plummet until the quantity reaches zero and the price locks. Regardless of when you call to register your bid or added that item to your basket, everyone pays the final low price, plus your postage, unless you're a Freedom member. It's an amazing opportunity for Freedom members. Fantastic low prices plus no postage. Now, if you're not a Freedom member, you'll pay $4.95 postage on every item you bid for. But as a Freedom member, you get unlimited standard delivery on every item you purchase from any Hochanda show, including Craft Price Drop. Plus, Freedom members also get selected discounts and offers. So why not join Freedom now? Get all the Craft Price Drop deals here and pay no postage. Freedom costs just $6.97 per month. Just add that number 88888 to your basket and continue bidding. Craft Price Drop, the new, exciting way to shop here on Hochanda.
Hello, I'm Pat.
And I'm Wendy.
And together we're Pastimes Quilling. I've been quilling for about 40 years actually. Wendy, not quite that long.
The products we actually sell are a range of kits, books, tools and accessories for the craft of quilling. Probably the most popular thing are the actual quilling papers, but we're constantly adding to it. We bring out new papers in different widths, we do new kits, new designs right through the year.
Quilling is a lovely craft because you can either do it as an individual or you can get together with your friends and do it as a group project. And we have lots and lots of ideas and we can't wait to share them with you, and we look forward to seeing you in the future.
So make sure you don't miss the Pastimes quilling shows
on Hochanda.
Hello, good morning, welcome along. It's Monday, starts the week, and of course we start every day live with a Craft Price Drop for an hour, so we're in the mood for bargains galore between now and 8 o'clock, so stick around if you possibly can. Now, we've got some great bargains coming up in the show. I've got a Dave's Choice a bit later. We've also got a Star Buy coming up, which we've handpicked because of its value, and also because it's got quite a large quantity, which is good news, and also the price this is going to go to is incredible. You've got the Adirondack dabbers, so rather than having ink pads, you've actually got the dabbers that will obviously deliver the colour and deliver the actual ink there for you. We've also got some ink pads as well in there. That's our Star Buy coming up at some point during the show, and that is going to be an amazing price. I can guarantee you that, OK? So stick around, whatever you do, don't go anywhere. Start your day with us at Craft Price Drop, because this is where we give you unbelievable falling price auctions. Let's show you the details, the item number and all the bits and pieces, all the gubbins that you see on the screen. Item number, detailed description, and then the price. Now, the purple price is what you should be paying for the item, and then the white box is where you see the price start to fall, OK? That's the way the Craft Price Drop works. Now, the most important thing is to get these items in your basket and check out, whether it's on the phones, the operator can do it for you, or better still, do it on the website, which is, of course, hochanda.com. That way you do not, you don't run the risk of missing out. It's the checking out process that confirms that you're in the auction. In your basket, check out, that's you in the auction. Everyone will then pay the final low price that will eventually appear there. Now, we don't know what that price is going to be, because it all depends on when we get to zero quantity. If I'd say we've got 50 of something, if someone comes in and buys all 50 of them in one go, that's it, auction over. But that won't happen. People come in by ones and twos, sometimes 3 of something. When we get to zero availability, the price is locked. That's the price that everybody pays on your debit or credit card. And, of course, the best way to do it is the website, which is, of course, hochanda.com. Now, our first plummet of the morning is coming in. Here we go. The arrows flash. The prices crash. $47.47 down to $23.74. We've not even shown you what the product is yet. I've just realised that. Let's have a little look. Here we are. We've got our Spellbinders background die. Well, I say background die, this could also be the foreground, couldn't it? Because it's a beautiful image. It hasn't got a cutting edge around the outside of it. So basically, it will stay in the cardstock. Whichever size your card blank is, it will stay within that cardstock without cutting that rectangle out. But all the elements here, the butterfly, the flowers, the leaves, all of those elements will cut out perfectly. But that's what you're going to end up with. They can have that as a lovely, lovely image cut into your cardstock. So that's the first thing. That's the first die. The next die we've got for you here is, well, it could be a door, it could be a window, really, couldn't isn't it? That arched window. That's a single. It says one die there, but I think it's actually. Oh no, it's one die. Beg your pardon. Yes, they're right. One die. And then the other one over here is this wonderful corner. Now, if you wanted to cut that out 4 times, that would make a fantastic centre topper. It really, really would, with all those points meeting in the centre. Now, this should be 47. Not today. Not because it's Monday. Not because it's 7 a.m, but because it is craft price drop, and that's what we do. We start with a price that should be the price, and then we just dramatically slash it. That's why so many people tune into craft price drop every day, because they know that they're going to get an absolute bargain, and we're bringing you amazing quality products as well. Okay, under 20 quid, we've knocked nearly £30 off. You're looking at about £28 off the price at the moment, from £47.47 to £19.97. Now, we haven't got the quantity on the screen yet, so at the moment we've got a few. But more and more of you are coming in, more and more of you are putting these in your basket and checking out. If you do want to call us, if you haven't got access to the internet's down or something like that, we'd just rather talk to someone. 01733 797 100 will get you through to our operator. That's the price, craft price drop number, okay? 01733 797 100. They'll take your order and they'll make sure that you're in the auction and that you're going to pay the final low price, either on the phones or the website. Website's always best. It's quicker, it's easier. You can do it yourself. No getting in the queue, which sometimes we can get. If we do get a queue situation and you miss the end of the auction, you've missed out, I'm afraid. We don't want that to happen. Okay, how many have we got? This is where it starts to get a little bit worrying. If you're not in the auction now, get in now. There's 13 of these available right now. 13 left at £19.55. 12 left. You're coming in thick and fast. You're paying less than £20. You should be paying nearly 50. Amazing value. Hello to all of you on Facebook. Loads of you are there saying hello this morning. Should we get some name checks? Sylvia, Jan, Sarah, Winda, Heather, you're all there. I think that's it at the moment, but if you want to find us on Facebook, just search for Hochanda and you can join in the banter. Tell everyone what you bought or what you're going for, what you like. Can we beat £19.48? Oh, yes, we can. The arrows flash. Hold on to your hats. Here we go. We're going down even lower. From 19 to 17.99. Under £18, and we've got 9 sets left for nearly £50 worth of dies. And remember, if you want to repeat that pattern, you can do. It's a die that cuts out, but it doesn't cut the outside edge. So if you wanted to repeat that side by side and have 2 of them, you could do that. Repeat them top to tail like they've done on the demonstration on that little card down the bottom there as well. And you can lift the wings of the butterfly up, as you can probably see there as well. It cuts the butterfly out, but it leaves it attached. 1 left. No, 3 left, sorry. 3 left. We've got 3 dies in total. 2 remaining now at £17.85. This is about 65–70% off the price, I think. £17.85. It's gone. Last one's gone. Who got that?
Price lock.
Maria, you got the last one. You've locked the price. Everyone pays the final low price of just £17.85. Well, good way to start. Brilliant saving. Right, now, we do Zutter quite a lot. And there'll come a point where I'm sure we can't do it again, but we're still able to get Zutter products at the moment, which is good news. Now, what you've got here are pairs of chipboards. Chipboard. Now, these could be chipboard folders, fronts and backs, or they could be mixed media projects. So you can put your slap it on, your texture paste, all that sort of thing on here as well. So you can use them in whichever way you wish. And talking of books, binders, memory books, scrapbooks, journals, Tando is back. Di Oliver is here in the next hour at 8 o'clock. She's not been here for a few months. If you want to shop ahead, you can have a little look on the website if you want to, hochanda.com. That's coming up with Di in about 50 minutes' time. But these would make fantastic album covers, fronts and backs as well. But I think a lot of you actually use them as blank canvases. 12 pairs of Tando... No, sorry, Zutter. Tando's later. You've got 12 pairs of Zutter 10x10 chipboard blanks. Should be £47.88 for these. £46.83. £46.83, but we're going lower. Let's get that price going as low as we can. Here we go. £24. It's now 50% off. Half price. That is £1 per board. Because you're getting basically 12 pairs. So there's 24 boards here. And it's chipboard, so it's incredibly tough, it's incredibly durable, very, very, very strong. Are they going to be albums of the future? Are you going to be putting rings through them? Making them into scrapbooks, making them into journals, making them into, I don't know, it could be photo albums. Whatever you want to do with these is entirely up to you. You do get a few kind of hints and tips and a bit of inspiration on the back of the packaging as well. But they are square blanks. Think about, you could make potentially 24 mixed media projects here. And what would you sell a mixed media picture for? You know, an individual unique work of art can go for, you know, quite a few pounds. So if that's what you buy these for, so that you've got the blank canvases, if you struggle to find them, this is the place to buy the Zutter components from. It really, really is, at these sort of prices. And we're able to bring that price right down. Loads of you are coming in for these right now. Elsewhere, you'd expect to pay nearly £50, which for 12 pairs, you'd be looking at about £2 a board. Not here. Right now, you're looking at £15 for the lot. For 24 10x10 chipboard blanks, 62.5p per board. I know, it's crazy. It's the best way to start your Monday with a bargain like this. Zutter, this is the only Zutter product we've got in the show. I've got my choice coming up in a second. If you love embroidery and you love cross-stitch and you love anything like that to do with thread, my choice is coming up, I believe, next. Now, how many of these boards do we have? 15. 15 sets of 12 pairs. So you've got 24 boards for £14.16. I know. And they're great quality. Zutter, everything about Zutter is great quality. And they're all separately packaged. Well, I say separately, they're in pairs. 2 in a pack, 2 in a pouch, and they're 10x10 in size. So maybe you like to work on 8x8 papers or cardstock. A 10x10 cover for those, perfect. Or do all your mixed media projects on them. And talking of mixed media, we've got, of course, Lou here with the fantastic Ecoline pens coming up at 9 o'clock this morning, the one-day special. Not to be missed. So if you like to kind of put your texture pastes on, all that sort of thing. Oh, by the way, we also have some stamps coming up in the show that are brilliant for your mixed media projects as well. Texture Ranger rubber melt art plates for you. They're coming up soon too. But if you want these, 24 plates or 24 chipboard covers for £13.32. 12 pairs. We've saved you at the moment in the region of £33. Nearly £35 saved by getting the Zutter from us today. Anytime you do any pictures or show any pictures of what you'll take any pictures of what you've done with Zutter, we'd love to see them, because obviously what we show you are blank canvases very often. If we could just throw up a few pictures of people, of what people have done, projects that you've done, pictures that you've made, albums that you've constructed, that sort of thing, we'd love to show them. So do share them with us. They're now 55p. Is that per pair or per board? Per board. 55p per board for solid 10x10 wooden. 13.11. £13.11, saving you about £35 off the price. What are you going to make with them? What are you going to do with them? It's all in your hands. But we've got 2 left now at £12.90. The saving is enormous. It always has been when we've done Zutter, and we've not disappointed today either. 1 left at £12.90. Good luck. I hope you get it. Who is going to get the last one? 1 remaining. The next person to put it in the basket and check out, Patricia. Congratulations.
Price lock.
Patricia, you've got the last one. You've taken it to a sellout. Everyone pays the final low price. Has anyone paid postage, Robin? Karen's paid postage. Okay. And Jill, you've paid postage as well. Remember, the way to avoid paying P&P is quite simply to become a Freedom Club member and keep your membership going, because as long as you're a member of Freedom, you never pay P&P, and also you get access to special discount prices on our shows as well. Now, next it's the presenter's choice. My choice. Dave's choice. Now, what we got for you are embroidery skeins. Whether it's cross-stitch that you like doing, or whether it's free-hand embroidery you like doing, what you've got here is £72 worth of 100% cotton skeins. Now, this is quite remarkable value because you've got 36 colours, 2 of each colour, 8 metres in each skein. So hang on, I can't do the maths here. 36 times 8. $36 times 8. 36 skeins. Oh, 72 skeins, sorry. Times 8. 576 metres. That's over half a kilometre of cotton thread. That's amazing. And should be £72. And they're not bad value at all, actually. 72 for £72. A pound a skein, that's pretty good value. And I dare say if you go into a department store or somewhere where, you know, where they sell this sort of thing, a pound for one of those, you wouldn't think, I'm being ripped off. You'd think, yeah, OK, fair enough. Yeah, a pound for that's good value. How low can we go with this, though? 100% cotton, remember, is what we're looking at here. 285514. Most important thing, though, is just put the item into your basket on the website. That's what you've got to do, and you will then pay the final price. As will everybody. At the moment, we've taken it down by 50%. We've halved the price from £72 to £36. 50p a skein. And remember, each skein is 8 metres. 8 metres of thread. All the colours of the rainbow that you could ever possibly think of. Now, if you buy them in bulk like this is where you save. It may not be, you may look in there and you may think, oh, what, where am I going to use orange? I don't know if but when you need it, you've got it. You know what I mean? All the other standard colours are in here, all the basics, the beiges, the blacks, the browns, the coppers, all of that. You've got green in there, purple, red. It's not like they're weird colours that you're never ever going to use. They're classic, everyday colours that you can reach for. Half the price. 50p a skein rather than a pound a skein. Can we do better? Yes, we can. How much better? This is my tip for the show. I saw it, I just thought, wow. When I realised the sort of ballpark area we could go to with the price, I never know where the price is actually going to end because it all depends on you. But I get a good idea, I can sense where it's going to go. £18, that's now 25 pence per skein. 3/4 off the price. That's crazy. You've saved £55 at the moment by getting these from us right now. And they are gorgeous quality, they really, really are. Look at all the colours that you've got here. What will you be doing with these threads? Are you like our Rosella? Are you an embroidery fanatic? Do you love everything to do with thread? If you do, this is an opportunity that's just too good to miss out on. And a perfect gift idea for someone that you know that loves their stitching. OK, we've got the quantity on the screen. We've only got 11 left now. Loads of you are already in for this. I'm not at all surprised. 10 left. £16.57, take off the £72. That means you're saving now in the region of £55 and pence. Over £50 saved by being in the right place, watching the show, putting things in your basket and checking out. Only £16.20 now. The next 9 of you, actually below £16, we've gone into the £15 area now. £15.83. 8 people will be lucky. Good luck. I hope it's one of you that will get the final few of these. I've not done thread on Craft Price Drop before. I don't know if we've done it before, but this one's been on before, has it? OK, I've not seen it before. Baby pink, different shades of green, browns, coppers, reds, blues, pinks, all in there. We've got 4 left now. There are 72 skeins, 36 different colours, 2 of each. Over half a kilometre of embroidery thread, remember. 3 left at £15.57. OK, 2 remaining. Crazy value. Amazing opportunity to get all this quality 100% cotton thread. We've got 1 left now. Who's going to get the last one and save themselves in the region of £50 odd?
Price lock.
Margaret, you got the last one. Congratulations, that was my presenter pick. I hope you'll agree it was a good one. And everyone pays that final low price of less than £16. £15.57. Right, now, star by time. Did mention this at the beginning of the show. So you've got here 2 pads. I say pads, 2 pads. You've actually got more than that because if you look here, the shimmer inks that you've got here, you've actually got 2, 4, 6, 8 different colours. So there we are, look. Your greens, your blues, you've got your beiges or your greys, and also you've got your pinks there as well. Also, you've got this beautiful azure pigment ink over here as well, which is just there. How gorgeous is that? Then, as if that wasn't enough, look at what else you've got. These are Adirondack dabbers, or daubers, as we call them sometimes. Denim, cranberry, silver, and also the snowcap white is what you've got here. Now, these obviously are Adirondack inks that we're used to seeing in pad form, but these are actually liquid inks with a dabber top. So very, very easy to use. Much easier actually to use these than say an ink pad. Brilliant for stencils, that sort of thing. An ink pad obviously has got a much wider surface area, which is great for stamping and putting stamps onto them. But when you want to actually take the ink to the project, a dabber like this is much, much more effective. Adirondack inks, amazing quality. It's acrylic paint is what you've got in there in actual fact. In silver, in white, in cranberry and in denim. Let me just see if I can kind of get one of these. I think there's a cap on it. Oh, no, there isn't. OK. Let's just take the top off. Now, the price is coming down. Here we go, look. Now, the price is going down. £20.35 was where we started for all of these ink pads and these dabbers. We've taken a £10 note off. £10.35 is all you are paying. So, from an ease of application, this is brilliant. I love acrylic paints. So whether you're painting MDF, whether you're going through a stencil, whatever you might be doing, this just makes it the perfect delivery system, to be honest with you. And the more you dab, the more the paint comes out. It's like a denim blue, isn't it? It's really, really lovely. These are going very quickly. Now, a reason this is a star buy is not only because it's a great product and we've got a great price on it, but we've also got quite a large quantity. Now, they're going down very, very quickly. £10.23. You've got your Sparkling Spring Shimmer inks over here from Heritage. You've got your Azure Blue Heritage ink pad over here as well. And this is a pigment ink, remember. Then you've got your acrylic paints in Adirondack dabbers. Denim, cranberry, silver. Let me see if I can get the silver one going. Silver and blue, really lovely. Oh, here we go. Oh, very nice. These are going very quickly. Acrylic paint in a dabber. It just means there's less mess. Don't need a brush, because the dabber does the job for you. Look at that. Now, as that dries, you've got a lovely metallic silver. That denim blue is oh, actually, I've got a lounge wall in my lounge, that colour. Kind of bluey grey, very nice. I won't put the white one on there because you won't see it. These are going very, very fast. Adirondack, great brand, great ink pads, of course, they normally produce. Here, though, we've got today acrylic paints. Here they come. We're going even lower than a £10 note. We're doing crazy things this morning. We're going down to £9.99. Robin, you just say thank you to Robin. She's our producer. She's the one that's doing all the savings for you this morning. Even she doesn't know where the price is going to go. Because if suddenly someone comes in and buys all 14, which can sometimes happen, that's it, price is locked. Cranberry, you've got the denim blue, you've got the silver there as well. I just think for, in particular, stencils and also MDF projects as well, or maybe you're going to be covering your journals or colouring your journals that we're going to be showing you in the next hour with Tando Creative. That's coming up the next hour with Di Oliver. Perfect for colouring your books, absolutely perfect. For your mixed media, it's great. Under £10, £9.95. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different gifts there, if you want to split them up. For under a £10 note. 6 left. That cranberry is a gorgeous red. That denim is a beautiful kind of grey blue. Only 3 remaining, 2 remaining now at £9.95. I think that could be our final price. You're saving more than 50%. We've got 1 left. Adirondack is a great brand, you know that. You're coming in for this. £9.95, going once, going twice. And it's gone to Paul.
Price lock.
Paul, you got the last one. Congratulations. Everyone pays that locked price now of £9.95. A few people have paid P&P this morning, but remember, if you don't want to pay P&P, and who does? That's one of my bugbears. I hate paying postage for anything. I know it has to be done, but if you want to avoid paying postage, just join the Freedom Club. £6.97. It's 888 your item number. That gets you Freedom membership. And remember, if you're watching this in Europe or watching this in America, you too can also have Freedom membership. It's €14.97 in Europe, and it's $19.99 in America. Okay, and that also gets you the same benefits: no postage to pay, and special Freedom prices on certain items as well. Okay, now the next item. This was going to be one of my presenter choices. We didn't have quite as many of these as I would have liked, so that's why we didn't actually put it as a presenter pick, but we have got a few, and these are going to go to a crazy price. They should be, for all 3 sets of these dies, £80.97, and you're getting a couple of magnetic sheets for storage as well. They're £26.99 each. Now, what you've got here, these are just brilliant. If you haven't got any, get some. Nesting, matting and layering dies, these are great. These are the Tonic Verso, mixture of Tonic and Verso, that was. Tonic Verso dies. So basically what you've got there is an outline edge which is scalloped, then you've got a straight edge. So it alternates between scalloped edge and straight, all the way down, and they are the perfect size to go onto your magnetic sheet, okay? So that's that one. Then we've got the square versions of exactly the same. So again, you're going to get your scalloped edge followed by the straight edge. Oh no, these are just scallops actually. Yeah, these ones are just scallops all the way. So the rectangles alternate, these are scallops. Each cutting die is a scalloped die. Now, I just think they are so underrated, because what you can do with these, there's so many different permutations. You can make wonderful frames, from the thinnest frame to chunky frames if you want to, depending on which size of dies you're going to use. You can make apertures. You can make cards that they call inverted cards, so they kind of go in like an inverted pyramid. They kind of go in like that. You can also make them the opposite, so you've got the positive and the negative. There's never any waste with these sort of dies, because you can then make a pyramid-style card where the actual card goes up to a point using these. And then in the middle there, you've got your fantastic 4 dies, which are your Deco Oval Trellis. I'm getting all the words mixed up this morning. The Deco Oval Trellis. £77.67 should be, oh no, £80.97 should be the price. Let's get that price down. £15 each set. They were £26.99 each. £45 for all 3 sets. About 40% off at the moment. It's pretty good, isn't it? For matting and layering dies. And these are the perfect size to go onto your magnetic storage sheet as well, so you're not going to lose anything. Everything just fits on there for storage. Perfect fit. Always nice to kind of keep everything together, because if you start splitting things up, you lose things, you can't find the right size. But they all go down, remember, in equal increments, all of these dies, so you get perfection every time. No measuring needed. The biggest die is nearly 4.5 by 5.5 inches. That's your rectangle. The biggest square is 5.5. Squares are scalloped. Every one of those squares are scalloped, and then the rectangles are scalloped and straight edge dies, alternating, okay? You'll be so pleased you've got these. £44.05. Can we go lower? Yes, we can. Let's get that price going in one direction and one direction only, down to £12 per set. We're looking at £36 for all 3 sets of these dies. That is way better than half price. You've got about a 60% reduction here, possibly even more than that. For the Deco Oval Trellis, your rectangles and your squares, almost 7:30 on a Monday morning. It always gets busier after 7:30. We always find that. I think a lot of people set their alarm clock for 7 o'clock, go to the bathroom, do their ablutions, have a yawn or two, have a cup of tea, sit down, turn the telly on, catch up with what's going on. Yeah, 7:30, always it gets busier and busier and busier. Here comes the stock. This is what we've got to go round. This is what we have available. 16 available. 16 chances, now 15 chances to get in at £35.61. The matting and layering dies of squares, rectangles, and then that beautiful deco oval trellis in the centre. 4 dies there with that one. And of course, there's lots of ways you can use this. If I just turn it around so you can see the packaging on the back. All of these designs can be achieved by using the dies in different combinations. Really lovely, whether it's portrait or landscape or a little bit of both. Okay. Here we go. We're even lower than we thought we'd go. £32.99. We've got 12 of these available. 60% of the stock. No, 60% off the price. 60% off the price is gone. The stock's about 60% gone as well. Only 10 left. £32.99 is all you're looking at paying. So that's just over. It's about £11 a set at the moment. 8 chances to get in with 2 magnetic sheets, and also you get the plastic pouch as well to put the magnetic sheet inside. If you want any of the folders, go on our website, because the Tonic folders are perfect, of course, to put these in, and these are Tonic dies. You're saving nearly £17 a die at the moment. You're paying just over 10 each, which is crazy. For nesting dies like this, matting and layering dies like this is an absolute bargain. I remember when nesting dies like that used to be about £35, £40 because they're so desirable, because they're so useful. But now look at them, just over £10 for a whole set. It's going to go, we've only got 3 left. 2 left now, £32.92p. Good luck, I hope you get in. Saving you nearly £50. That's a good feeling, isn't it? Last one's gone to Jill, congratulations. It's gone.
Price lock.
I'll say it myself. There we go. I think the orchestra's gone on strike. Anyway, now, if you're a Freedom member, you do not pay any P&P at all. It's postage paid for Freedom members, whether you're in Europe, USA, or here in the UK. You don't pay any P&P. Now, these are really interesting, actually. These are called Melt Art rubber stamps, and they are brand new to Craft Price Drop. They're called texture treads, OK? Now, these are made from rubber, but they're kind of almost like the reverse of rubber stamps. These are designed to go for, or to go in things like UT, your UT, you know, the hot mediums for mixed media. These are perfect for that. They really, really are. And they're manufactured by Ranger. OK, so again, the kind of Tim Holtz stable, the Wendy Vecchi stable. And you've got a little bit of both going on here, because you've got the positive and the negative on each of the designs. So I don't know if you can have a little look. If I angle these, because it's black, it's not easy to come across on camera, but if I angle it in such a way, can you see this side you've got the positive and this side you've got the negative of the same pattern? Really cleverly done. Same with this one. Positive, negative. So that's a tree, obviously. And then this one is your leaves, or your butterfly and leaves. There we are. Again, positive, and then you've got the negative. So one's like a silhouette, and the other is the actual shape of the image. So you can really get some great effects going on. You could also, of course, stamp with both of them as well if you wanted to. You could maybe stamp this side. If you wanted to cut this in half, by the way, you could do that. I'd probably keep it as one, but if you wanted to trim it into 2, you could do that. Use maybe a light colour, like the 3D stamps that we sometimes show you. Use like a light colour on that side. Stamp with that first, and then go over the top with maybe a darker ink so you've got the outline. So you could use them in that way as well if you wanted to. But they are designed, they're called textured treads because they are designed to use with UT and anything like that. Texture pastes, brilliant for that. So we've got 3 of these treads. Okay. Now, we're going to have to do our own plummets. Okay. What was that? £5 each. £5 each tread. £15 for the 3. They started off at £22.74. Something a bit different. So not just for stamping, but also for your mixed media projects. £14.74. We've got an £8 saving exactly off the price here today. You've got your branches, your lace, and your winged mosaic. All of those 3 for £14.74. Less than £5 per tread. Texture treads. Let me just read you on the back what it says. Melt Art texture treads, deeply etched rubber sheets designed to create textured embellishments for jewellery making. Didn't mention that. Jewellery making. Home decor, paper crafts and mixed media projects with UT, ultra thick embossing enamels. But you can use them in other ways as well. They are rubber stamps at the end of the day. £14.48. OK, we're going lower. Let's get that price even further Lower. Even further down. Here we go. Down to £9.97. That is way better than half price. That's about a 60% saving off the price. £9.97 for all three. That is £3.33 each. Or thereabouts. £3.32. We got 26. They were £7.58 each, okay? We've got 26 available, so there's quite a large quantity of these, but loads of you are already in. Here come some of the bidders that are in already. Remember, the way to put this into your basket is to quite simply go to hochanda.com, put it in your basket and check out. Don't just put it in your basket. That does not confirm that you've got it. Checking out takes you into the auction and takes the availability down by 1. If you don't check out, you're not in the auction. £9.97, you've got 23 remaining at less than a £10 note. 22 left, and it's still going down on Craft Price Drop this morning for Monday morning. Busy, busy, busy on the phones for everything and on the website. Most of you take part on the website these days because that is the way to do it without getting involved in a queue. Barbara's in Grantham, Catchers in South Shields, Joan in Lansell, I think you say that. Sandra in Salisbury. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Anne in Eastbourne. You're all in, wanting a little bit of these. Remember, you've got the positive on one side of the mat and the negative on the other. Great for jewellery, great for mixed media, also great for your two-dimensional stamping because you've got the positive and the negative, remember. 17 left at £9.62 and we're still going down. Better than half price. You're coming in for these very, very quickly. Lots of you instantly like the look of these. I've only ever seen these once before, actually. And they've not been on Craft Price Drop before, but I've only actually seen them once before in a show. And I remember them being very, very popular when we did first do them. Here's your chance to get them at an incredible value for money price. Remember, you've got the positive, you've got the negative. Basically, the... Ooh. What's going on? It's like being in an episode of Doctor Who, all these weird noises. 12 left at £9.44. £9.35, that price is tumbling, that price is crashing, which is what we're all about at Craft Price Drop on a Monday morning. If it doesn't work, just kick it. Kick it. That usually fixes most things. The orchestra have stormed out. They're having breakfast, I think that's what it is. OK, we've got 11 left at £9.26. Very busy for this. One of our most popular auctions of the morning, I think, at the moment. Brand new to Craft Price Drop and something a bit ordinary. Yes, you can stamp with them, but they're mainly about their texture. They're mainly about the mixed media and the jewellery making, all that sort of thing. If you're stamping into enamel or your UTs, anything like that, slap it on, texture pastes. We've got 8 left. Remember, you're going to have the winged butterfly. You can have also the other one, which is the lace, and you're also going to have the branches as well. All 3 of those designs for £9.17. Now £9.11. 6 left. £9.11, £9.05. It's still going down. Next 5 of you will be lucky. Good luck. Who's going to get the last 5? Working out at £3 and a penny each, roughly. OK, 3 left. The next 3 of you, you'll be lucky. You'll be in. This is what it's all about. Craft Price Drop. 2. Who's going to take it down to 0? 1 left. Who's going to get the last one? Anonymous, paying postage. They're not paying postage, but they're anonymous. So thank you, Anonymous, for closing the auction. Price lock. Everybody pays £9.05. How cool's that? £9.05p. Everybody pays the final low price. Please remember, do check out your basket, because if you don't, you're not in the auction. Simple as that. OK, right. Next auction, let's have a little look at what we've got for you next. Now, this is something I've not seen on Craft Price Drop before. We've got here chipboard packs. We've got the chipboard album, we've got rhinestones, and we've also got the nesting chipboard shapes as well. Now, I did mention before we've got Tando coming up at 9 o'clock. Now, Di from Tando hasn't been here for about 6 or 7 months, so we're expecting a very busy show this morning because we've got lots of journals, lots of different little mini books that you can make as well. But in this particular auction this morning, we've got a few fronts and backs that have already been pre-drilled for you, so you can put your jump rings through them. You've also got these remind me of Spellbinders shapes, actually. the chipboard elements, which have been pre-cut, so you can actually, this is what nesting dies will do for you. These are called nestables, okay? So you've got the pre-cut shapes from the MDF, which you can layer upon each other to create that effect. We can use them separately if you want to. We've got the same thing going on over here, but with what look like cogs. It's almost like a spindle that you see on a bike, doesn't it? Like a gearing system on the back of a bike. And then next to that, you've then got all of these cogs in like a background pattern. Really lovely. And then in the middle, you've then got your adhesive gemstones. Now, these, of course, are very much like a Spellbinders design as well. So they're not Spellbinders, but they're kind of along that same sort of line. So these are adhesive gems, which you can, if you want to, trim and cut out individually, or they just peel off in that design. So if you want to use them in that shape, you can do. Creates like a gemstone frame on your project. So £23.78 should be the price. Oh, no. We're going low. The arrows are flashing. There's no sound, but it doesn't matter. The arrows are flashing. The prices are crashing down to a £10 note for the whole lot. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. Actually, very, very good value for money. Now, if you wanted to snip into this, you could do. I mean, it is pliable. It is snippable. No problem there. But to be honest with you, I think a lot of you would like to maybe use that as it is. Maybe make that your mixed media background. Again, all the different paints and all the different textures you can put on top of that. This is actually made from like a grey board material. It's not MDF, this. But I think these elements, these may be the same, actually. Yeah, I think they are all grey board, actually, to be honest. Apart from this, which is... Oh, no, actually, this is grey board, too. Yeah, like a mount board quality material. So you get 2 fronts and 2 backs. You get all these different shapes that nest into each other. You get the ovals, and then you get the rounds, then you get the cog picture, and then you also, of course, get the adhesive gemstones. £9.65 for the lot, and here's how many we have to go around at the moment. We've got 14 of these available, that's all. 14 sets for £9.65. So this is self-adhesive. I'll just show you here. We are so busy this morning. Here we go. Let me just show you. There you go. So all of that comes off, and you've got different shaped gemstones, small, medium and large, but it is giving you that wonderful die-shaped image, which works vertically and works horizontally, or if you just want 1 or 2 of these adhesive gems, just get your scissors and snip into it. It's entirely up to you. With 9 left at £9.51, if you're in, put it in your basket and check out. If you're not in, you're going to miss out. Hello to all of you that are on Facebook this morning as well. We can just search for Hochanda on Facebook and you can join in the banter there. Say hello. Tell us what you're buying, what you're getting, what you're paying, what you've bought recently, what have you done with what you've bought. All that banter goes on every time that we're on Craft Price Drop. So £9.51 with 5 left. £9.44. £9.44 on this Monday morning. 4 remaining. 3 remaining. Not seen that set before. Maybe you haven't either. And something else new to me anyway, coming up in a minute. If you love your buttons and your raffia, stick around. £9.37 with 2 spaces in the auction left. 2 chances to get this. 1 remaining now at £9.37. Paula, you've got the last one. You've closed that auction.
Price, lock.
What's gone wrong? Is it broken? Oh. If you're a Freedom member, you don't pay P&P. No one pays P&P provided you've got Freedom membership. £6.97 is all it costs. 888 your item number. That's you sorted for a whole month. So if you join today, you'll be a member until the 10th of January for just £6.97. Right now, brand new today. Oh, what are these? Didn't see these earlier. Craft stickers. Okay. So it's like craft card coloured stickers, adhesive stickers. Now, what you've got here is Christmas. Well, that side is, although this is called Christmas as well. To be honest, the colours, by the by, that's all year round, isn't it? It says, do crafts create at Christmas. Now, what you've got here, the big bag of buttons, 250 grams of buttons. Now, although it's called Christmas on there, look, all of those colours, you've got light greens, you've got a few reds in there, but predominantly it's kind of blues and turquoises, isn't it? So that's a 250 gram of those colours. This is another 250 gram bag of buttons as well. These are reds and whites and clears as well. And you've also got 2 smaller bags of 50 grams. So you're going to get 600 grams of buttons in total with all 4 of the bags there. Really good value for money, even at the full price, £20.48. That's not bad at all. You've got all this raffia, which is great for adding a bit of texture into your cards, of course, as well. I don't know how much of the raffia you've got there, but a load, big wad. And then you've also got your burlap, or your hessian. They call it burlap in America, but here we call it hessian. And there's how much? 1.8 metres of hessian just here. You could tie bows with it. You can obviously cut it to whatever length you want. Now, the whole thing, all of this, should be over £20. £20.48 for the whole lot. Not today. This is going low. This is going down from £20.48. Here we go. Going down to, where's it going to go, I wonder? £12. Do you kind of preempt and guess where that price is going to go? Do you ever get it spot on? I was thinking about 14, 15 then, so I was way out. £12. £8.50 roughly off the price. And it's still going lower. Buttons, whether you're stitching them on, whether you're gluing them on, using them in your mixed media projects, or how do you, what do you do with buttons? How do you use them? I know someone that's actually got a button phobia. Yeah. Ah, Robin, my producer, a friend of hers has got a button phobia as well. Maybe it's the same friend. Maybe it's the same friend. Do you know who I know, Robin? It is the same person. It is the same person. So, 21 left. £11. I didn't know we knew the same people. £11.72 is where we're at now. £20.48. We're down to £11.72. 19 remain. 19 sets. I don't think it is the same person, Robin. No, this guy was a floor manager. Not the same person. So 2 people we know that have got a phobia of buttons. Have you got a phobia of anything? What's your phobia? Alex, my director, says spiders. Well, that's quite a common one, yeah. Shana, my floor manager, says sharks. Yeah, I kind of get that. Robin, my producer, it's puppets, string puppets. That's her phobia. Have I got a phobia? I don't think I have, actually. Clowns. I'm not very keen on clowns. Don't like clowns. Although I played a clown once in a panto, so that was a bit freaky. Scared myself looking in the mirror. 11.65. 11 left. That's probably where my phobia came from. Dressing up as a clown, I then became a bit spooked out by it. Nancy's scared of rodents. Oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah, rats and no. 11.58. 11.51. 8 left. 7 left now. Actually, when I was a kid, I used to work in a pet shop on a Saturday, and the owners of the pet shop, they were quite cruel looking back on it, because they knew that I hated snakes and things like that. And they used to maybe feed the snakes with mice and things. I didn't like it, hated it. They always used to make me do it though. £11.44. Wonder where they are now. £11.44, 3 left. £20.48 was where we started. Nearly half price. 3 left. 2 remaining. On craft price drop for Monday. Something interesting coming up next. Lots of variety coming your way in a minute. 2 left now. £11.29 for all those buttons, all that raffia, and that fantastic 1.8 metres roll of burlap and hessian as well. Last one's gone to Shirley. Shirley, you close the auction. Price is locked. All together now. There we go. £11.29, and hopefully no P&P. We've only got about 10 minutes left? Yeah, about 10 minutes. There'll be another one at 11 o'clock this morning. That will be online only. Who's doing that? That's Charlie this morning. Charlie's in. And then Hayley's doing the one later this evening at 7 p.m. So Craft Price Drop at 11 will be just on the website, craftpricedrop.com, and the one tonight will be on your telly box at 7 o'clock UK time. Right, now, I promised you variety. This is a complete bumper bundle full of card-making bits and pieces. Embellishments, sheets, stickers, you name it, it's in here. And it's not just Christmas, I don't think, although Christmas does feature in here. It's a bit of everything. Mainly Christmas, I'd say, but, I mean, it says Christmas wishes. Oh, how cute are they? Oh, adorable. Absolutely adorable. Now, someone's been at this. Leonie! Yeah, someone's already been kind of popping things out here. Yours will be intact and untouched. We've got lots of kind of Christmas wishes there, but also you've got things like thank you, take it easy, especially for you. with love. So, yeah, not all Christmas, although it is predominantly festive. We've got here some decoupage, die-cut decoupage. Some of them are die-cut, some of them you have to cut out. The snowman you have to cut out. And they're numbered as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4 tells you what order they go on. We've got some three-dimensional sticky embellishments here as well, handmade stickers. Oh, look at the cutest little kittens. These are for waterfall cards. So, in other words, you pull the tag and then the pictures just kind of flip over. It shows you up the top here. Is there a picture of the waterfall card? No. But basically, you just cut out these tags here, cut out these tiles and place them on the lines. It gives you full instructions how to do it, just there. So that's waterfall cards. Get a few of those, actually. This is a Christmas Wishes all wrapped up waterfall card. These ones are die cut for you. You've got strips and borders here, three-dimensional stickers. Oh, look at that jolly little fella. How cool's he? And then at the top here, at the back here, you've got all these three-dimensional stickers as well. You've got little snowmen, little reindeers. How long is it to Christmas now? It's 15 days, isn't it? So 2 weeks and a day. 2 weeks tomorrow will be Christmas Day. And everyone I was talking to yesterday here in this building hadn't even started their Christmas shopping yet. Have you? Alex hasn't, my director. Robin, she's bought something for her mum, but that's about it so far. I'm about 3/4 done. I've got a couple of things still to get. £9.98. We've gone under a £10 note for everything in this kit right now. You're saving yourself £15 by spending under 10 and no postage, remember, if you're a Freedom member. These are all stickers, aren't they, these? There you go. So peel them off, stick them on, dead easy. Now remember, Di Oliver is in the building. We've got Tando. She's not been here since about April, May time, I don't think. So we're expecting a very busy show with the little mini books and the journals, all that sort of thing with Di coming up in the next hour. Good to see her back with us as well. £9.77. That's coming up at 9. Saving nearly £15. Actually, we're over £15 off the price. All you've got to do, if you want them, phone the operator, or better still, use the website, hochanda.com. If you do want to call the operator, 01733 797 100. They will take your call and make sure that you're in the auction. There's 3 left. Everyone will pay the final low price, but if it's in your basket and you've not checked out, you're not in the auction. Check out. That takes it down to 2. Someone's just done that. £9.65, down to 1 now. The next person will close the auction at £9.65. It's gone to Geraldine. Nice one, Geraldine.
Price, lock.
I want to get a megaphone. Can we get a megaphone or something? Oh, Alex, can you do that? Do it now. Okay. You'll hear the voice of my director soon. He'll probably demand an extra fee for doing this, but you never know. Right, let us move on. And let us show you, is this our last auction? This is our last auction of the morning, okay. From Craft Buddy. 6 packs of single 5mm clear gemstones. You've got, wait for this, 3,240 gems. What? That's insane. It's good though, isn't it? Very good. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of these clear gemstones. Now, I know what you're wondering. Are they individual, Dave? Yep. They're not on strips. They're all single adhesive gemstones. So what are you going to be putting these on? What were you going to be spelling with them? Maybe you're going to be putting your initials on the back of a denim jacket. Maybe you're going to be making the shape of a butterfly. Maybe you're going to be decorating the back of a phone case or a tablet case. Oh, wow. If you love Saturday night and Sunday night telly for the sparkle and the glitz, you need a bit of this in your life. Don't you? You can colour them with your alcohol pens if you don't want them clear. If you want them a different colour, that's a way of using your pens to great use. But I like them clear, to be honest. Really, really cool. Okay, £41.94 should be the price for all 6 of these. £30. £5 each. That's all you are paying for 3,240 gems. You can even... What do you think? Even make your own stud earrings out of them. Don't get too hot though, because they might fall off. Okay, how many of these have we got? A few. 29.04. Put them on your cards, put them on your scrapbooking projects, decorate your objects around the home that need a little bit of extra pizzazz. Something that's a bit dull. Maybe you've got a vase or a few glasses. Or a few glasses, maybe wine glasses you want to put initials on. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Bling up your glasses for the party season. 25 left. So we do have quite a few of these, which is good news. When you see where this price is going, you're going to want to put these in your basket. £22, nearly half price. Yeah, you could put people's initials on wine glasses or champagne flutes or Prosecco glasses or whatever they like to drink, or even if they just have like fruit juice, put their name or their initial on the glass using these gemstones, because they're all self-adhesive, don't need glue. Then no one picks up the wrong glass. Or you could decorate the crackers, put some, like a strip of them along a cracker. Just put one maybe on the top corner of an envelope, bling up your envelope, or on the flap on the back. Yeah. If you can't have a bit of bling this time of the year, when can you have a bit of bling? 3,240 bits of bling for you for 22 quid. From Craft Buddy. Now, this is probably one of their best-selling items, I would have thought, because, you know, clear stones like this appeal to everybody, whether you're using one or whether you're using 100 on a project. 2174. Remember, as I mentioned, you can colour them with the alcohol markers or leave them clear. It's entirely up to you. They're flat-backed, they're not hollow, so they're going to go on any surface that you put them on, and they're going to stay put. Maybe you want to bling up, I don't know, some school books, some exercise books or something like that. A diary. Maybe you've got a diary for someone and it's just a bit dull. It's just a black cover. Oh, music. With 2 minutes to go, they come back in. Can we still have the voice of Alex, our director, at the end of the show? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Go on, rehearse. Rehearse. Oh, okay. He's gone shy all of a sudden. £21.11 then for 3,240 gemstones. Keep them clear. Colour them. They are individual, they're not on strips. And that's what I think a lot of you prefer. But if you want to actually kind of wrap them around something, you can do that, no problem. Keep them on the carrier sheet. Use a bit of glue, you could wrap them around something, no problem at all. 2 minutes on the show. There's going to be another online version of Craft Price Drop at 11 o'clock with Hayley. Another TV one tonight at 7 p.m. 7 o'clock every day, AM and PM we do it. 7 left at £20.93. Down from £41.94. Alex, are you in Equity? Equity, the Actors Union. No, he's not. Okay. What does that mean? He says, what's Equity? £20.89. We've got 3 left. 3 chances to get into this auction. It is better than half price. Good luck. 1 left. Who's going to get the last one? All 3,240 gemstones are coming your way. If your name is Susan.
Price lock.
Yay! You can tell he's a director, can't you? Very stern, very abrupt, very directorial. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Alex. You're a star. Locked price, everyone pays the final low price. I've got enough time quickly to tell you how about joining Freedom. Freedom, if you're in the UK, is £6.97. There it is, look, 888. If you're a UK viewer, and that includes all your standard delivery and, of course, all of those fantastic discounts on certain items. If you're in Europe, you can join for €14.97. Any of these countries we will ship to, and when you're a Freedom member, you will not pay any shipping and handling charges in any of these countries at all. You can buy knowing that it's all postage paid. It's a great feeling, though. You don't have to pay P&P. And if you're in America, hello if you are. Lots of viewers every day order from the USA, and if you join up to Freedom, it's $19.99 for a month's membership. From the day you take it out, it's a month's membership. You do not pay a single penny in shipping and handling charges at all if you're in the USA. East Coast, West Coast, wherever it may be, you can watch us anytime online, and of course you can buy in dollars as well. You can actually go to our website. This is the clever thing. You actually go to the website menu, and it asks you where you're watching us. If you have the drop down, we can show it to you. I think we've got a few seconds left on the show to do that. If you go to the menu, it says where are you watching us from. You can change it to either Europe or USA or wherever you may be. Look, there we are, look. And if you go to the USA, you can then change the website into US dollars, apply the reference preferences, and there we go. Everything then will be actually priced in dollars for you on the website. So that's how easy it is to actually shop with us wherever you may be viewing, here, Europe or America. OK, more craft price drop later on. I'll see you with Di Oliver next. So yeah, Di's here. It's the Tando Creative show that we've been waiting for ages. She's not been with us for a long time, but she's back. Great to see her. Eco Line One Day Special with Lou. That's here at 9 o'clock this morning as well. And Kaiser Craft comes a little bit later on. That's with Maggie. So the next few hours looking good on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm part of the Creative Expressions team. I've been crafting for, well, most of my life, to be honest, and my passion is papercraft. Creative Expressions have given me the chance to spend my time drawing and bringing things to life, which I never thought I'd ever be able to do. So when you see me on TV, hopefully I can bring you something that will inspire you, whether you're a paper crafter, whether you're a die cutter, or whether you're a stamper. I hope you get the chance to tune into some of my shows on Hochanda, where I can share with you some of the creativity and some of the designing that I've been able to bring to you through my designs.
Add a touch of creative sparkle with these fabulous glitter pens from Spectrum Noir. Available in 3 rich, deep metallic colours containing fine glitter micropigment and featuring a nylon flexible brush for accurate, mess-free application. These are perfect for writing, colouring, accenting and much more. To add these to your crafty stash, please check out hochanda.com.
Hi, my name's Christine Emerson and I'm the brand ambassador for Spellbinders Creative Arts. I've been with Spellbinders for many years now and I just love their innovative style and all the amazing products that they come out with. Being part of the Hochanda family is just wonderful. Being able to share with you tips and techniques and to bring you some exciting new products is just absolutely fantastic. I think you're going to love the Spellbinders shows. I want to share with you different ideas and techniques, what you can do with your die cutting. It's not just limited, there's so much that you can create. So don't miss the Spellbinders shows on Hochanda.
Hello, morning. Yes, it is Hochanda, and it's time to welcome back a face we've not seen for a few months. Hello, Di.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Di Oliver's back with us with Tando. It's been a few months, hasn't it?
It has, yes. Has been a few months, but I'm glad to be back.
It's great to have you back,
Yeah.
and it's great to have you back in time for Christmas as well, because what Di specialises in doing is she brings us these fantastic kits that make mini books or journals. They are so cute, and they're so easy to make as well. And we've got lots of different offers in the show today, haven't we?
Yes, there's 2 new ones that we've brought out and some new storage, which I think everybody will get quite excited about.
Absolutely. The first one is including this crate that you can see here, which is great to put your books into, your little mini books. But you've actually got here, you've got quite a few books included, haven't you, in this one?
This one, you've got 2 of the new sort of trifold books, which is like this one here. So that folds out like that.
Right.
So you've got 2 of those,
Yeah.
and then you've got 4 of the semicircular books, which is this one.
Oh, cool. They're made out of grey board, yeah?
They're all made out of grey board, yes. The storage is MDF, but then we've included these grey board pieces here, because what they do is they go on the ends to cover up all your gubbins, you know, so you can't see where it's all been put together.
Right. I love it. And also, of course, how you decorate them and what you put in them is entirely up to you. This is the lovely thing about them, because everyone will do something different with them, won't they?
Absolutely. I mean, we've got so many fabulous examples, Christmas ones, grungy ones, you know, there's just so many things you can do.
And if you've got this on your shelf in the kitchen or in the lounge or wherever you may be, dining room, one thing's guaranteed, everyone that comes round to visit you will have a good old flick through and have a look.
Yes,
it's
absolutely.
Like coffee table books, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. They don't take up a lot of space, and it makes a real talking point, you know, if you've got them sitting there for people to just pick up and look at.
So you get 2 of the trifolds, you're going to get 4 of the semicircular ones, plus you're going to get the actual storage rack as well, which you can be decorated or painted however you wish. It's only £11.99, and I suppose the 5 books that you're going to get will fill up one side of this.
They probably would. Once you've put your pages in, they would fill up one side, That's our first item then, 892815. If you do want to shop ahead of us, if you've got things to do and you can't spend the whole hour with us, have a little look at hochanda.com, because there's lots of different kits in the show, which I know you're going to want. OK, next kit, Di, is this one. So we originally had a little square book that we brought out, which is... there's one on the end there. That's it.
That one?
Yeah. So that's one of the original ones we had. So we've actually got 5 of those in the kit.
Right.
So you get the front and back cover and the spine. Then we've got 3 of the bendy ones, which are these ones here.
Right.
So you've got the bendy spine. 3 of those. Then we've got, I'll put that back in a minute. Then we've got 4 of the semicircular ones again, and 2 of the trifold.
Right, wow, so there's loads. How many in total then? That's 5, 8, 10, 14?
Yes.
14 books?
Yeah.
Crikey. 14 books for £12.59, so that's less than £1 each. But they make really thoughtful, fantastic gift ideas for people as well, don't they, when they're made up?
Absolutely, yeah. And all of these will fit on both the storage units.
Right.
So you haven't got to be specific about what you buy for what. They'll all fit on.
And these are the covers. You don't get the pages to put in them, but you can do those yourself.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, OK, so that is £12.59, freedom price. That's a delivered price, and that's 446501, your item number. Now, moving along. Our next one.
So the next bundle we've got is the original square ones that we brought out. We get 5 of those.
Yep.
And then we've got the original bendy spine ones where we get 6 of those.
Right.
So that's actually enough to fill the whole unit, and you get this little shelf unit to go with it.
So there it is filled.
Yeah.
So you're going to get 11 books and the actual shelf unit, which is made from MDF, and the books will fill the unit completely. It's like a little diddy bookshelf, isn't it? It's really, really interesting to look at. Yeah, provided obviously you decorate them and make them interesting to look at. Everyone's going to want to kind of pick them up and flick through. What do you find people use these for most? Is it mainly pictures, or does it vary?
Oh, well, I mean, people have filled them with little quotes, or they've used them as little wedding gifts. I mean, the baby gifts. There's so many things you could fill them with.
Right.
But yes, photos, perfect. You can just keep them in your handbag or in your back pocket. And
actually, that's a really good idea. When you see people or friends bump into people and say, oh, well, you know, can I see a picture of your new puppy or your new cat or whatever?
Yeah.
You've got a little photo album in your purse or in your bag. Now, the books that you get in this one again are...
So you've got 5 of the little square ones, and you've got 6 of the bendy spine ones, these bendy spine ones.
So 11 in total, plus the actual storage rack as well, or the bookshelf. OK, then we go on to... Lots of people ask about how you actually fill the books, or what do you do to fill them.
Yes.
So that's why you've done this particular bundle.
Yeah, we got a lot of feedback from when we did the shows before, that people were asking how they could sort of put the innards in. So we've come up with like an Innie's pack.
Right.
What we've included, the templates I'll be demoing, the templates you can draw around to create your inner pages.
Yeah.
And these templates are used to make a concertina spine to hold the pages, but I'll show you on a demo how to do that. And then we've also included 8 of these semicircular ones. Now these are just slightly smaller than the semicircular books, so they fit in just nicely.
Okay.
There's 8 of the small squares, And then we've got 16 of the larger squares because they'll fit in the trifold and the bendy spine books.
Got you.
And then we've included just some sheets of cartridge paper and a couple of sheets of card just to get you started.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, and full instructions, of course, come with it as well. $10.99 is the price. Everything that we're showing you is proving to be very popular, so it's great that you're watching. It's great that we've got Dieback with us as well. 345384 if you want to get your Innies pack, as we're calling it. 32 assorted Innies. Now, next we've got something a little bit bigger, the assorted binders. Now, if those books are appealing to you, great. You'll probably love these as well, because these are the same sort of concept, but much larger, and you're going to get all 3 sizes of these for £12.99. I love how clever these binders are, because look at the spines on them. Is that done by laser?
Yes, wow. Yeah. I think it's called a living hinge. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, wow. Oh, they're brilliant. And these are made from grey board again, so they're incredibly strong, and you get 3 different sizes, don't you?
Yes, there's 3 different sizes. You've got 2, so one really tiny 100 by 100 one slightly larger, and then the much bigger one. It's not quite big enough for A4,
right.
But at the end of the day, I think if you're using A4 sheets, you can just tear them or what have you to make it an interesting sort of things inside.
And just to show you one that's been coloured here, this gives you some sort of idea as to where you can take this if you want to. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, if that doesn't draw people in to want to have a little look inside it, and to give you some ideas, look at all of these different components that you can put in there. You can put, of course, MDF in there if you want to, grey board in there, papers, obviously, whether you've got maybe handmade papers or specialist papers. You know, the sky's the limit as to what you can do with it. It's a blank canvas at the moment, but how beautifully decorated is that? And it actually feels like wood.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, once you put the paint on, and if you put a coat of varnish on as well, then it really hardens up the grey board. It's very good.
And you've got a magnetic clasp on some of them as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, there's lots of different ways you can close them. You can punch a couple of holes in, because you can use a hole punch on the grey board.
Right.
So you could punch a couple of holes in and thread through some ribbon. That's another way of closing it. So there's lots of options.
And what sort of material or paint will these grey boards take? Anything, acrylic paints or chalk paints?
Yes, any good quality acrylic paint. If you're using paints that are a little bit translucent, then you really need to put a coat of gesso on first.
Right.
But if you've got good chalk paint, you can put that straight on. You don't need to put any gesso on. But yes, it takes washes. You can stamp and emboss. There's lots and lots of things you can do.
Just thinking about our one-day special as well, there's fantastic pens. You could use those in here as well, couldn't
absolutely,
you?
Yes.
And Lou was loving these this morning. She was all over this. So if you want to go for these 3, remember you've got 3 different sizes for just £12.99, and that's a delivered price if you're a Freedom member. 645787 is your item number. Now the last one are the stencils. Now these are pick and mix stencils, so you can choose any 5 of these. And you'll also get, with 5, an extra bonus stencil. Let me kind of explain how this works. We've got all of these stencils just here, and these are the ones that we've got for you. If you buy the ones with words or letters of the alphabet, if you choose 5 of them with words, you'll actually get a bonus stencil with the letters that were otherwise missing to make up the full alphabet.
That's right, yeah.
So you've got the word fragile just there, classified, keep out, journal. And then you've also got some images like barbed wire, for example. You've got like the mug stains, which I love. That's quite abstract, isn't it? There we go. So you choose any 5 of these stencils. They're on the website, or you can ask the operator. They've got numbers there as well if you want those. And you're also going to get your grey board covers as well. You get 2 grey board covers, the same size as the stencil, don't you?
Yes, yes, and the book ring. So it just holds the whole thing together for you. And it's easy. You don't have to keep taking them out of the book ring to use them. You can just lay them out and use them from the book ring. And
the benefit is, of course, with a stencil, even if you don't necessarily need the word, you can obviously isolate some of the letters and make up your own words.
Absolutely, yes.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
So there we go. If you like that, it's £12.99, any 5, plus you get the grey board fronts and backs as well. So you can actually make them into a little books as well if you want to.
Yes, yeah.
OK, 112939, your item number. And just to give you an idea of the sort of thing that you can do with these, there are the grey boards, look, which have got, that's got like the look of rust to it.
Yeah.
Really unusual.
I've just got to give credit to my design team here. They are amazing. They do all these, they do all these samples for me. And they're absolutely fabulous, all of them.
See, if you're thinking, you're just looking at a plain grey board, you're thinking, oh, I'm not sure what to do with it. Hopefully these will give you loads of inspiration. Fab. And we've used papers on some of these, paints, obviously, texture pastes on some of them as well. Because obviously the stencils, you can obviously put your three-dimensional pastes through as well, not just ink through them, but you can use them in all sorts of ways.
Yeah, definitely.
Fab. £12.99 then for any 5, plus you get the grey boards as well, and that's 112939, your item number, 112939. Now the website's got everything else from Dye as well, all the other journals, all their bits and pieces you can see, and also other paints and texture pastes as well. You'll find those on the website too. Hochanda.com is the place to go. Freedom prices on some of those as well. Those 3 binders that we talked about, 5-star reviews from people who've bought those before. Freedom priced at just £12.99. Actually, it's that's not £12.99 if you're a Freedom member, it's less than that. So if you click on it, you'll see what the Freedom price is. There we are, look, £11.69 for Freedom members. That's a delivered price for all 3 of those. They're proving very, very popular too. Great, so what are we doing first, Di?
Okay, I want to try and show people some of the ways that they can fill the inside of the mini books by using the new templates. So we've got these new little semicircular books, and it's quite nice to be able to put little pages in. So we've created these sets of templates. There's 3 of them, which relate to the 4 different types of book, and you can just draw around them and you can cut out your pages. So because the plastic that we use is fairly thick, you can quite easily run a pen or a pencil round the outside, quite easily, just to create your shape. And then, whoops, try and keep it still. And then you can just cut that out with scissors.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so I won't bore you with that. I've already got them cut out here. So what I've done, let me just move that out of the way, is I've cut a few. Now, it's quite important that you have this little nick in it that we've put in the stencil. The reason why is because for one, it helps you to find the centre to fold, but also once, as you'll see later on, when you pop it behind the cotton to hold it in place, it stops it from just sliding back out again.
Right.
It tends to kind of hold it in there a little bit better.
Yeah.
So first of all, you need to prepare a few of those, okay? And then we want to think about putting the book together. So I've found the best way, let's get that out of the way. You've got your 2 covers and your spine. That's how they come. They just literally, they pop out. You don't have to do any fiddly cutting out or anything to get them out of the board. And then all I've done is just put some chalk paint on the 2 covers. So first of all, what I want to do is I want to actually get the front and back covers joined to a degree, okay, which I do with masking tape, okay. But you don't want to wrap it over the top, you just want to do a length that is about the same as this. Is going to be a little bit rough. You really want to try and measure it out so it's the right depth, okay.
Yep,
now when you put these together, you need to leave a gap between the spine and the cover so it will fold round. And you can get your gap by putting another piece in between the 2 like that.
Ah, that's the perfect size, is it?
Yes.
Right.
So if you do that, then you know it's going to be okay.
Good.
Or another way you can do it is if you butt them up together at a right angle and then put your tape on.
Right.
Okay? So we'll do that like that.
Just thinking, if you've got any of the books that you bought from Dye in the past, and maybe you've taken some pictures of them, we would love to see what you've done. Any pictures you want to send in to us, email them to studio@hochanda.com, and then we can show everybody else what you've done. It's been how many months since you've been here?
Oh, I think it was June or July. I think the last
5, 6 months.
Yeah, so quite a while.
So hopefully you've had enough time to make a few. So send some pickies in, and we'll show everybody else.
Okay, I'll just trim that little bit off the bottom there. I should be doing this with glasses on, really. I don't know why I didn't go in denial. That's it. Okay, so we'll put that on that side. So as long as it opens and closes, that's what you've got to make sure
And
of.
that masking tape won't come off at all?
No, well, we'll paint over it as well.
Okay.
So, and then I'll get another bit to go on the other side. Like that. Rid of that bit. then we'll just make sure that that fits together. So it opens and closes. That's it.
Maybe your inspiration is the festive season. Maybe that's what you're thinking of putting into little mini books. Maybe you're going to gift them to members of the family. Maybe you've got people coming to stay with you and you're going to take loads of photographs. You have lots of fun. And you can send someone little mini books of Christmas 2018.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Be good,
I mean, you could do one. You could do a set of 12 and have one for each month of the year or something like that. Would be nice. You could use the new stencils and journal the month initial on the front of each book.
Good idea.
So, what we've got in these new spines on these semicircular ones is we've got little notches already cut out in the top. So,
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. So you need to just get some fairly strong thread. You can get bookbinding thread in sort of haberdashery places. And then I'm going to do it in black because it makes it easier for you to see, but you can get white and then you won't be able to see it in the pages.
Right.
You go through the first little notch at the top.
Could you use ordinary cotton or not really? Is it too thin?
It's a bit thin. The worry is that it will break, but if you wrap it round lots of times, then...
Baker's twine?
Baker's twine. How thick is baker's twine?
Quite thick.
Yeah. You don't want to bulk it out too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
So best to kind of find some bookbinding.
Yeah, or, I mean, if you do use normal cotton, use a really good quality one, and then, you see, this, I'm wrapping it round 3 times for each nodge, but I would do it more than that for standard cotton.
Okay.
So I've wrapped it round 3 times, and then don't cut it, just go to the next one and wrap that round 3 times.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. And then move to the next one and do the same.
Right.
I'm going to watch that reel of cotton roll off the table in a minute.
My eye.
And then you do that for all 5 little notches.
That's quite easy.
Yes. I can't do difficult. So then we need to cut that off, but leave a nice long length. You don't want to be fiddling around all fingers and thumbs trying to tie it in a knot. And then we literally just tie that up. It doesn't need to be pretty. You're going to be covering it up with the masking tape. If you did want to leave it all exposed, so do it a little bit neater, you can, because that just adds to the authenticity of it, I guess. So tie that up
normal
like that.
Knot, reef knot?
A normal knot, absolutely fine, yeah. And then I'll just trim that off. Like that, so we don't need that bit. Okay, so now you've got, these are all ready to take your pieces of paper. Now, I've cut a few of these, and these are called signatures when you match these pages up together like this.
Right.
They're called, you can make batches of them, as many as you like. I'm only going to go do 2s, but the book is capable of taking more than that, so you can make more pages in the book. So I'll be making 5 signatures, and each one has got 2 pieces of paper in it, like that. Okay, so that's it. So then, what you do next is you need to threadle these through. Now, you don't want it to go under more than 1. You just want it to go under 1. So I found the best way is to just pop a needle underneath, so you can just hold it a little bit proud. Pop that through, or probably best that way actually. Pop it through, and then just let that sit there like that.
Right.
Okay, and then the next one, pop your needle underneath again, she says. That's it.
I thought this was going to be really fiddly, but it's not at all, is it?
No, it's okay actually. So take that out, pop that in there.
And keep on going.
And then keep on going.
Those little notches hold onto the paper, but also, of course, hold onto the cotton as well.
That's right. So you haven't got the cotton all going from left to right in the top. It just holds them in nicely. So, and then lift that up onto there. Do the next one. That's only one sheet of paper there.
And again, if you wanted to, I suppose if you made these books, could you sell them on if you wanted to?
Yeah.
You happy to do that?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you can make lots of blank books and decorate the fronts of them and just sell them as albums that people can put their own pictures in.
Yes, yeah. So that's that. So that's basically given you your book with your pages.
How cute is that?
And then what we can do after that is you can cover up all the bits and pieces
with your masking tape.
With your masking tape. And what I think sometimes is quite nice is when you do the bits that are going to be overlapping your page, your front and back cover, it's sometimes quite nice to rip the masking tape down one side, because that gives it a kind of feathered edge when you put it down. So you would put that like that, and that gives you a nice feathering down there rather than a hard edge.
Yeah,
when
makes
you
it
paint.
look a bit more vintage.
Yes, and it doesn't matter how much masking tape you put on. Yeah, put plenty on to keep it all in place.
And is that the same technique then for all the books, basically? Very similar.
You can do this same technique on all of them. What you would need to do with the bendy spine ones and the trifold ones is you would need to just have a separate spine,
right,
and then that would all glue in separately. Okay. But yes, essentially it can all be used exactly the same way. And then that goes on there like that. And then we can just trim that up. And then you can just paint over that.
Ideally with the same paint that you painted on the...
It doesn't have to be. This one I've painted with a dark blue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's like that. And then what we'll do...
And then the real fun starts, because then you can decorate the front covers, you can decorate the pages inside it.
Yes. I mean, you can do those before you put them in the book if it's easier.
Right.
Because if you want to put stamped images and things on there, and you want to put it all together as a finished book, then before you put them in your book, then stamp. Or you can, another way you can do it is you can get your whole sheet of A4 and you can spritz all your colours and everything else, then cut your templates out.
Right, yeah.
So they're already pre-spritzed.
I mean, are these going to be craft journals? Are they going to be journals that you can just be putting your thoughts for the day in? Are you going to have one a month? Or one a week, or whatever. You know, we've got lots of different permutations in the show, lots of different opportunities and different sizes and quantities and all that. But I just love the idea of having something like this on your coffee table, or in your kitchen, and people will just, when they pop round, will just kind of pick them up and flick through them. You know, and each one will tell a different story, I'm sure. Lovely idea. Isn't that great? It's like your own little library.
It is.
Library.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah. What do you find people use them for most? Is there one particular thing that people buy them for, would you say, more than anything else? Is it craft journals? Or?
I just think people tend to perhaps just... They like to use them, I think, for art journals and craft journals, because they're such a small canvas, and you can do little tiny bits of artwork on each one, you know, or you can just write your feeling of today in one of them, you know. You can sort of say, today I feel like this, and you can do a nice, bright, colourful, cheerful picture, you know. And I think it's just something that you don't need to get a great big journal out. You've just got a little one that you can play with, and then put it back on your shelf, and then when they're finished, you can get them out and have a little flick through
and have a reminisce and think, oh, I was feeling that way last June or whenever it was that you did it. And just, they could be like little journals of your life, really. Like
absolutely,
little diaries.
Yes, definitely they could, yeah.
I love it. And it's so easy to put them together as well.
Yeah, there's nothing complicated about it. We've got other ways of doing it, which I'll be showing as well. I've got 2 more different ways of putting the innards in, which I'll be showing you. So there's lots of different ways to do it.
Okay, now we do have some Freedom prices in the show as well. Remember, Freedom membership, if you're wondering what that's all about, it's only £6.97 for a month's membership. Item number, if you would like to join today, is 88888. It gives you unlimited standard delivery on everything that you buy from us while you're a Freedom member. No P&P to pay whatsoever. Also, you've got special discounts on certain items. There are some Freedom prices in the show as well. You'll get a member's badge in the show, in the post, and also you get, of course, your regular monthly newsletter as well. £6.97 for Freedom membership. Okay. Fantastic. So let's remind you then of what bundles we've got. We've shown you how easy it is to put the actual books together, and we've got various different kits for you today, including this one, which is giving you, of course, the bookcase. This is what you can make. Along with that, you can, of course, then make all of these books here as well. So how many books do you get in this one? 6, is it?
There's 6 books in that one, yes. And you've got 4 of the ones that I've just demoed, and you've got 2 of the new trifold ones.
So, yeah, 6 of those books, plus, of course, the actual the carry case as well, the bookshelf, for £11.99. That is brand new today. It's 892815, your item number, 892815. £11.99. Next to that, we then go on to just books on their own this time.
Yes. If you buy this big storage unit, you might want to buy extra books to fill it up. So that's just a book bundle, if you like, and it's got you've got 2 of the trifold, you've got 4 of the semicircular. Yep. You've got 3 of the bendy spine, and you've got 5 of the little square ones. So there's actually a total there of, how many books is that? 14, I think we said, didn't we? Books. Yeah, 14 books in total for £12.59. 446501. It works out to 90 pence per book. Obviously, you need to actually put the pages in it yourself, but that's if you're a Freedom member, only 90p a book. Because Freedom price on that is £12.59, so brilliant value. That's what we were talking about Freedom a few minutes ago. Then we've got, of course, the bookcase next, along with more of the books here. This is the most popular item in the show so far, and you've got enough books to actually fill this case up, haven't you? There is, yes. So there's 5 of the little square ones, which fit along on the top shelf. And then you've got 6 of the bendy spine ones, which sit along underneath. Let me open one of the little square ones to show you. These are really quite cute. Aren't they, Diddy? Yes. So sweet. And all these different techniques that you see people like Di and Lou and all of our guests do, and Maggie and all of that, you can do, of course, on the front covers of these books. And then, of course, you can decorate each and every leaf inside however you wish as well. So that's the little cute small square one. And then you're also going to get, of course, the bendy spine ones, which are these down here as well. I can't believe how intricate and how accurate they can be with a laser. It's amazing. And this has got a little elasticated band on it. How cute is that? Each one, there's a little pocket that you've made them into pockets in there. Yes. So you can have little thoughts inside them if you wanted to. Really sweet. There we go. So that comes with the MDF case as well for just £13.47. That's 11 mini books and the case as well. 20% of a big stock of this is gone, saving you £3. It's a special reduced price of just £13.47 for all of that. Then when it comes to the inside of the books, doesn't it? Yes. So these are what we call our Innie's packs. So you've got in this pack, you've got the 3 templates that I showed you the semicircular one earlier on. You've got a large and a small one, which essentially work the same way for the other 2 sizes of books. And then you've got these 2 templates, which we use to create a concertina, which I'll be demoing next, actually. Right. I've got that one next to do. And then, when you've created your concertina, you can glue these greyboard pages into the book. So there's 8 of the semicircular ones. Yeah. There's 8 of the small squares, and there's 16 of the large squares because both the trifold and the bendy spine takes that size. Right. And then we've also included some cartridge paper and some card just to get you started. Now, approaching 30% of the stock of this is gone. If it's really confusing you as to how you actually can put the pages into the books, then this is the kit that you need. Add that to your order with one of the other kits as well. You're not going to be paying much, but you're going to end up with a new fantastic hobby and a fantastic bookcase full of books that everyone's going to want to look into. And then next down the counter, we've got these for you. Now, these are 3 different sizes. If you prefer larger rather than smaller, these are great, actually. They're really, really fun to do, and they're really well put together. You've got, of course, the bendy spines. You've also got the rings inside it, of course, as well. And you get large, medium and small, all for just £12.99. And when you see them made up and when you see them decorated, there's so many different techniques you can put on them. Are there any don'ts with these, or can you really put anything on them? Paints and all sorts? You can put pretty much what you like on them. The only thing I would say is where you've got your living hinge spine, If you use a lot of paint on the spine, let it dry out completely before you do anything else or move it around too much, because it can start to tear. Once it's completely dry, it's fine. And if you're a bit worried about it, just put some clear matte varnish over the top, and that's really good for it.
Just showing you the big one again. This one here, look at this. Look at the colours in this. Who'd have thought that started off life as just grey board? Unbelievable. It's just beautiful, an absolute work of art. There's nothing else in it, there's no pictures or anything else, but just the way it's been decorated and coloured is spectacular, it really is. Love that. So you get the large one, and the medium and the small. And then finally down the end here, we've got these brilliant stencils for you as well. Now, it may well be that you don't always want to use the word journal, or you don't always want to use the word top secret or whatever, but just think of them as individual letters that you can play with. And you are going to get an extra stencil with letters of the alphabet that otherwise wouldn't be in there. So you'll kind of have every letter from A to Z if you go for the five stencils of words. There's your barbed wire. You've also got the coffee cup rings as well, which I love. That's more almost like a mosaic, isn't it, that one?
Yeah.
Then you've got the words top secret. That's a lovely one for your mixed media with all the arrows and all of that, very popular. Of course, you can always just take one or two elements from it. You don't have to use the whole thing. Numbers, word fragile. I love the font, the kind of crackled font. Classified, keep out, and journal. So any 5, and you also get 2 of the grey board fronts and backs just there as well. And they are just £12.99. And when you see what you can do with them, excuse me, have a little look at this. Real kind of steampunky. It's been made to look like wood, or even like solid brass as well. Here's the fragile. That's actually 2 of the stencils have been used on that one. You've got the kind of mosaic tile effect with the word fragile. The crackle paint on this, look at that. Isn't that great? Really, really cool. And then bring in some embellishments, why not? You'd have thought that that was grey board.
Absolutely, yeah, you wouldn't know at all by the time you've put all your different mediums on there.
And of course, just use the letters. Although we didn't give you Noel, of course you can take the N-O-E-L off some of the other words and mix them around. So it's entirely up to you how you use them. £12.99 for 5 of the stencils and 2 of the grey board covers front and back as well. 112939. Now the pick and mix. Let's show you how to do that if you're not quite sure how that works. If you go to the website, you'll see everything that's in the show. So there we are. It says pick and mix for the Tando Creative stencils. Just click on that, and then it brings up every option that's there. And remember, you are going to get a bonus stencil with it as well, which will give you every other letter that you wouldn't necessarily have in the letters of the alphabet. So let's go for the 5 words, shall we? Classified, top secret, keep out, fragile, and journal. We want all of those. We want all those letters, please. Pop those into your basket. There we are. It tells you that it's been added into your basket. There it is, £12.99, and you'll get the extra stencil as a bonus included in the packet. And you'll also, of course, get the grey board front and back cover as well. Fabulous. So, moving on to demo number 2 then. Everything in the show is proving really, really popular. It's so good to have Di back with us as well. It's been too long.
It has, hasn't it?
Yeah, far too long.
I won't let that happen next year.
OK, great.
OK, I'm going to show you how to use this stencil, or this template. So you just lay that down onto your piece. I'm going to use a piece of black card. And then I'll use a pen, because then you might be able to see the lines that I draw. But you can use one of the embossing tools, you know, that's it, anything like that. You want to make sure that you score the lines quite hard.
So what is this giving us the lines for? For the pages, is it? Or?
It's going to give us a concertina, a concertina effect that we can then glue the pages to.
Right.
So.
And this is in the
it's in the
Innie's pack.
In the Innie's pack, yeah.
It's the first time we've done anything like this, isn't it? The Innie's pack.
Yes, yeah. It was really because of the feedback we got from the last show, with people really they didn't know what to do, and.
Well, lots of you have picked up the phone and gone for this. 40% of the Innie's pack is now gone, which is on the screen now. It's only £10.99, but it solves that kind of question mark about how do we put the pages in the books.
So when you've done that, you want to cut so you're level with the top of your lines. I don't know if you can see those pen lines on there, can you?
Hang on a sec. There we are. Yeah. So that's what it does.
Yeah, and so you need to trim it, so you're trimming to the top of the lines.
Right.
Like that.
Lovely.
So I'll get that out of the way. And then what we need to do is we need to start folding. And because you've scored quite hard, it should fold quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to, you can use a bone folder or something else just to make it a little bit more sort of folded over.
Yeah.
And you just keep folding to create your concertina shape. So I'll try and do this really quickly. I have got one that's actually done, but just so you can see how easy it is, to be honest.
So, yeah, just basically mountain and valley, isn't it?
Yes. So let's do that.
Now, the Innies in particular, they are flying at the moment. We're getting busier and busier for those. Remember, you're getting so many components in there, but it's just the perfect add-on if you're going to be making any of these little mini books.
Okay, so once all that's done, you can see that creates like this concertina.
Yeah.
What we need to do is just trim one end off. So it's because at the moment you've got a piece kind of on the bottom, mm-hmm. and you've got that piece on the top. You want to trim that piece off like that. Okay, so that leaves you with that.
Okay.
Now what we do next, we take these are from the Innies, in the greyboard Innies in the Innies pack. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's 16, so you would need 8 of them.
Okay. All
right. And then all I've done with these is I've literally just painted them with black gesso back
mm-hmm.
and front. Okay. Now what you can do with our greyboard is you can run it through an embossing folder.
Right.
So all we do, I just grab the Big Shot very quickly.
Just give it a nice texture.
Yes.
To it.
And then I'll just pop that in there.
This is a nice script embossing folder.
And
very
then
nice.
just run that through there.
Yep.
Like that. Okay.
But how you decorate these is entirely up to you. The sky's the limit, really.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So you can really see how well that's embossed.
There we go, look.
I'll pop that
really lovely. And if you wanted to pick that out with some gilding wax or something, you can do, or just leave it as it is. It's very effective like that.
Yes. So what I actually did was, I'll just grab a palette, and I need my roller, and just a bit of, I'll use a bit of this, so a bit of cream paint, and just a tiny bit on the palette. You don't need a lot. That's probably way too much, actually.
So that's paint rather than a paste, is it?
Yes, that's paint. That's just normal chalk paint. It's absolutely fine. And then what the key to this is to not have very much on your roller.
Right.
So just keep rollering it out until you've just got a nice even coverage, like that. And then this is where it all goes horribly wrong. You know that, don't you? And then get another one. You just lightly run that across, and that just picks up.
Oh, I like it.
All that text on there, but in a nice grungy way.
Yeah, but if you saturated that roller with too much paint, it would have gone all over.
It would have gone everywhere. Yeah. So you have to make sure, that's the key thing, is just to have a minimal amount of paint on there.
Well, Jane's just sent us a question, wondering if the kits come with instructions.
We are in the process at the moment of having quite a lot of instructions go up on our website.
Right.
So there will be, one of the girls sent me through instructions to do this particular one over the weekend. So they'll be up on the website, and then I'll add other instructions as we go. There's already some instructions on there anyway for the mini books.
Right.
So yeah, there's plenty of information on there.
It's on Tando's website.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And details of that will be in obviously the packaging.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
And of course, good idea to maybe record the shows, because you've got another one later as well, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah.
What time's that?
11.
11. So record the 2 shows, and you then can, when your kit arrives in the next couple of days, you can then watch it back. And then build alongside die.
So, right, what we do next, So we've got our concertina piece, that's the one I did earlier on. Okay, now obviously I won't decorate all of these because you've got the idea. Now what I have done, just to add a little bit of interest, is I've just literally with a punch, just punched out some of the cartridge paper, and then you can just do a little fine line detail just around the edge, just to kind of square it off.
That's quite effective.
Yes, and then that can just be glued, if the glue works. You never know, do you? Oh yes, it worked yesterday, so you'd hope it will work today. I do everything with my fingers, sorry.
That's all right.
So, pop that on there. And then you can just glue that on the back of your page. So when your book's complete, then you'll have a little area you can write on the back if you want to. Okay, so if you imagine I've done all of these, okay, and then what you need to do is glue these into your concertina spine. So let's get some more glue.
And this is all using the Innies. This is all from the Innie kit, so that's without buying any of the mini book kits at all. So.
That's right. So what we do is you need to lay some glue just along one edge of one of your concertinas. Okay, and then I'll do that one last, and then you pop your grey board piece in there and push it down.
And
so
is this any special type of glue or just PVA?
A decent PVA.
Right.
Yeah, a decent PVA. So you would glue that one to that, okay, and then it takes a little while for the glue to dry. I've got a finished one, so I'll just show you a couple.
Keep my finger on there.
It's okay. You need to glue the next one, you see. So you glue the next upright along there, and then you pop your next one in there like that.
Morning to Steve-O, regular. Hi Steve-O, he's watching and loving all the Tando books.
Hi Steve-O. I know Steve-O. He comes along to the Ministry of Mixology events that we do. He's lovely.
He said it was nice to see everybody.
Oh, it is. It's always, yeah. So you would carry on doing that, just putting your glue on the one upright there and adding your next page, and then folding that over. And you continue to do that until you've done all of them.
And if you don't want to use your finger, if you'd rather use a brush or something, you can do, obviously.
Yes, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's just me being messy. To help it, you can also put a clip on them. If you get tired halfway through and want a bit of a break, just pop a clip on, and then that will glue it all while you're gone.
Okay.
And then you end up with this kind of affair. So what you've got...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Is where you've got one, you see you've got, that's the back of your upright, so you've just glued to one side of your upright, and that's what you end up with.
Lovely, aren't they? Really sweet. And that's made just from components that's in the Innies kit today, and of course as well as that, you're also getting the templates to cut out your papers if you want to make your mini books as well. So if you have often wondered about how do I put fillings into the books rather than, I know how to decorate the outside, but how do I put the actual leaves inside it? That's what you need. At $10.99, a large percentage of the stock has gone on that now. 345384, your item number. You've got 32 assorted Innies, 5 templates, A4 card and cartridge paper included as well. Nearly 60% of the stock of this is now gone. Excuse me, at £10.99, you get everything that you need there for that price. And of course, those templates are reusable again and again and again. 345384. Right.
Okay, so to put it in the book, I'll show you very quickly, we've got a bit of time, haven't we? I'll show you very quickly how to decorate the book.
Which book is this one?
This is the bendy spine one.
Right.
Okay, but you can also do this technique in the trifold.
Right.
All right, because it's the same size books, so that's okay. So what we'll do again, I just want to quickly use the embossing folder again.
Now in the set we're putting up on the screen, you're going to get the bendy spine covers in this particular set, the 11 mini book and storage bundle. £13.47 is the price for that. £3 off as an introductory price, but you're going to get a few of the bendy spine ones in there.
So we just pop. What I've done is I've just popped the embossing folder over half, so I haven't gone over the spine.
Right.
Okay. Just pop that in there.
I can't believe how detailed the spines are on these.
It's incredible, isn't it?
But they're still quite strong.
They are very strong, yes. Yeah. Okay, so that's that, and then we do the same with the other cover. I just pop that in.
Beautifully embossed.
And pop that in there. And run that through. Like that. And then you can see there.
Oh wow.
How well that's come out.
Isn't that brilliant? It's surprising, isn't it, how well they do emboss, bearing in mind it's such a strong material. The grey board is so stiff and rigid, but it embosses it beautiful. Beautifully done. Oh, and on the reverse, look. Both sides.
Yes, yes, you get it on the reverse.
Embossed on one side, embossed on the
yes.
other. Yeah. Great.
So what we can do with that again, with our roller, what have I done with it? There it is. With our paint that we had before. It might have gone a little bit dry now. We'll give it a go, see what happens. You can do the same thing, just to highlight. It has gone a bit dry. Let me pop a little bit more paint on there. It's so nice and warm in here.
Studio lights.
Yeah.
Dries everything out, including us.
Yeah. Let's pop a bit more there. Like that. That's better. Pull that one in. And then you can just...
Oh, nice.
That just enhances your numbers.
So I wasn't sure how well that would stand out, because it's quite a pale blue you use.
Yes.
It does work well.
Yeah. So that's
nice.
how that looks.
Yep.
I'll just get a quick wipe. That doesn't dry on there. They're so awkward to clean these when they... Right, that's that. And then all I did with my original one to start with is once that's dry, which won't take very long at all,
right,
because it's a very, very thin layer of paint, I just got a little bit of distress ink, black distress ink, and just distressed around the edge.
Nice finishing touch.
Yeah.
And what I love about the sets you bring us are that there are numerous books in each set. So, you know, you're not just going to make one and go, oh, no, I've got the bug now, I want to do some more. You've got loads and loads and loads of books. Some of them, one of the sets has actually got 14 books in it, which is incredible. And each one can be completely different. Or you can do them all the same if you want to. Maybe you're going to sell them when you actually design them and put them together. Or maybe they're just going to be for your memories, your family memories. Or maybe they're going to be individual gifts to members of the family this coming Christmas, or best friends and things like that. Because I think we all take so many more pictures these days with our phones, because we've always got them with us.
Yeah.
We've probably got more opportunities to take good photographs and more opportunities with these books to make very special memories.
Okay, so to put your little Innie's panel in,
yep,
you obviously turn it so you're looking at the inside of the book, and where you left that original flap on there, you just want to put some glue on there. So. Or you could use strong double-sided tape.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
red super liner tape.
Yeah.
Not super liner. Red super tape.
Pop that on there, just on the flap, and then you need to line that up so it's alongside the spine.
Yeah.
And just pop that in there, push it down, leave it to dry, and that folds over beautifully to create your book. And then if you wanted a finishing touch, you can just take some ribbon, which I did have here somewhere and it's disappeared, but I had a length of lacy ribbon which you can wrap round, glue on the back, and then you can just tie up the front. Or a bit of elastic or whatever you want to use. Elastic, yes, anything you want to use for that. Or you can punch a hole in each side of each cover and you can run ribbon round that way as well. This is the sort of thing that if someone received it as a gift and it was full of memories of that person or that family, it would probably be the most cherished keepsake, I would have thought. Yeah. You know, have it by the side of your bed on the bedside cabinet. It would be fantastic to have. So these kits that we got for you today allow you to make numerous little mini books, and we'll go down the counter and show you exactly what's in the show. If you go to the website, you'll be able to find everything there, hochanda.com, so you can see all the mini book kits that we've got there, and also the storage solutions too. We've also got the brilliant stencils available as well, which you can choose any 5, and also the grey front and back boards are included as well. So there are the 5 with the pick and mix. Any 5 you like, you can mix it between words and images, or you can just have the images, just have the words. But you're only going to be paying, is it £12.99 I said? Yeah, £12.99 for any 5, plus of course the grey board front and back. But the kits that Di's brought us today, brand new today, and this is the actual, well, it's a bookcase at the end of the day that will hold your books for you. That comes in the kit as well for just £11.99, but you're then going to get 2 trifold and 4 of the semicircular books as well, so 6 books in total, and this is how they come. They're all lasered on grey board. They all just kind of pop out. You don't need any special tools or anything like that. And these have got the bendy spines on them. This is the trifold one, which is like this one here. Look how vintage this has been made to look. That's brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it great? Yeah. So those are the trifolds, and if you wanted to put a magnet on that or something, you could do that. Has that been like, is that like power text, or? Looks a bit like it, doesn't it? Now what they've probably done, because this is something else you can do with the grey board, if you soak the edge with water, you can peel the layers of the grey board back. Because Emily was wondering that, our producer today this hour, she was saying, I wonder if you can actually kind of give it like a distressed edge, make it look a little bit weathered. And there's the answer, yes, it can be. Brilliant. Yeah. So you've got 2 of those, and then you've got 4 of the semicircular books, plus you're going to get, of course, the bookcase itself as well. Pictorial illustrations on the front. You can go to Tando's website as well for instructions if you need them. They'll be there. £11.99 then, new today, and that's 892-815, your item number. Then we go on to still some trifold books. There's a couple of trifolds in this one. This is where you're getting 14 books in total. So you get 2 of the trifolds, you're then getting some semicircular, and then you're getting 2 of, no, sorry, 2, 4... There's 5 there. 5 of the squares. Yeah. And 3 of the bendy spines. There's loads. So you get a total of 14 books, and you're also going to get, of course, the actual bookshelf to put them on as well. Is that right? Yes, no? Yes. You do no, not with that one. With that one, that's just the. That's just the books. That's just the books. So 14 books for £12.59, 446501. Just the books there. The next one gives you books and the shelf. This is where you get 11 books, and then you also get the MDF shelf as well, which has been beautifully decorated here. This will actually fill up the shelf, won't it? Yes. Yeah. It's really cute. It just makes you want to grab them and open them and look to see what's in them. Very, very special indeed. And they all started off life just like this, which is really quite hard to believe. And what's your favourite kind of covering technique? Have you got a favourite medium that you use on these, or not really? See, I'm very much a paint person. Right. I mean, I love using paint, and I think that's what I'm most comfortable with. Right. But one of our design team ladies, Dee, she uses a lot of embossing enamels, and she creates this because you can triple emboss onto the grey board. It can take it. Right. So the heat gun won't damage it. No. So she would have put at least sort of 3 layers of embossing enamels on there, and then with a rubber stamp, not an acrylic stamp, with a rubber stamp, you can stamp into it to create this fabulous texture. And I suppose if you wanted to wrap it with fabric, you could do that as well. You can, yes. And another thing that I've seen the lovely Kate Crane do is she hasn't actually used the spines, but she's has used fabric to create the spine.
Oh, wow.
Which is also another really lovely way of doing it.
Like that idea. So the sky's the limit, really, when it comes to how you're going to colour them, how you're going to decorate them. With the embellishments as well, they are really, really sweet. Got little bead embellishments there, which is tying in the pages of the book as well. So in total there, you're going to get 11 mini books, and you're going to get the MDF bookshelf as well. Then the Innies. This has been hugely popular. First time that Di's been able to bring you a kit like this. This is addressing, obviously, what you put in the book rather than the book cover itself. And you've got all the templates that you need to obviously put the spines together or put the concertinas together. You've got these templates, which are, of course, for your pages. You're also going to get some white and black paper to get you started as well, some cartridge paper. Plus, you're getting all these grey board elements, which we showed you how to make the square book a few minutes ago. Yep. So all of that in one kit for just £10.99. So it's a great price. 345384 is your item number if you want that. What's the update on the stock on that now, Emily? 3/4, is it? 70% gone. 70% gone on that one. Then we have our 3 binders at the end here as well. Large, medium and small. These have also got the kind of bendy hinge technology, which is amazing, done by the laser. You actually get the rings inside them as well, so they're all ready to be jazzed up and decorated. And to give you an idea of what they could look like, there's the big one that's been decorated here with those wonderful paint effects. And, you know, I can just imagine Lou getting her hands on these and really going to town. And plenty of colouring ideas coming up next with the one-day special, actually, in the next hour. That's with Charlie and Lou. But if you want those 3, they are £11.69. And if you want the pick and mix of the stencils as well, any 5 stencils, plus you get the grey board for the front and the back of any album you want to make, they're on a pick and mix of any 5 for £12.99. And you will get an extra 6th stencil included, no extra charge, which will give you then every letter of the alphabet if you're buying all 5 of the word stencils. Di, thanks ever so much.
Thank you.
Di's back at 11 o'clock with more, more ideas and more inspiration. Thanks ever so much. Good to see you back.
Yes, and good to see you.
And I'll see you in an hour. So yes, Ecoline, the one-day special. Lou and Charlie are here next. Then I'll see you with Maggie and Kaiser Craft. That will be at 10 o'clock. And then Di, as we said, is back at 11 o'clock this morning with more fantastic mini-books in the Tando Creative Show. Stay with us for this morning if you can.
Flexi-order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi-order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi-order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi-order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi-order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
The Crafter's Companion Guillotine is a very handy little guillotine. Not only can you trim your paper to size, but it comes with an embedded scoreboard allowing you to score at the same time. It has an easy grip handle and built-in finger guard and has a cutting platform of 8 3/4 inches by 6 1/4 inches. To add this to your order, go to hochanda.com.
Hello, I'm Paula and I'd like to welcome you to the wonderful world of witchcraft. We're situated in this fabulous building called the Corn Exchange, right in the centre of Doncaster, and we've been here about 16 years. We're delighted to be working with Hochanda, bringing you lots of fabulous products and demonstrations, and hopefully lots of inspiration to help you craft along the way. So join us here soon on Hochanda.
Hello, welcome back to Hochanda. How are you? Lovely to see you as always. It's 9 AM. It's the one-day special with our Lou. Lou, welcome back.
Thank you.
So I've just been saying to Lou, you know, I've looked at everything on the counter and I said, Lou, you work so hard first. And she says, well, I love it. I just love it. And you really do love it, don't you?
Yeah. You've got the passion shows, I think, in anything.
It really does.
The job's worth doing. It's worth doing well.
Worth doing right.
Absolutely.
Now, we've got these brush pens. I'm thinking brush pen. These can do so much. You can tell by the art surrounding it. Yeah. Let's just go for it. Let's show as much art as we can. What do you love about these pens?
I was quite blown away about how versatile a pen could be.
Right.
I didn't think I could use it as a paint or anything, mix it with my mediums. I just presumed it looked like a felt pen.
Right.
I was so wrong. But the journey I've had exploring these has just opened up so many avenues.
Really?
Yeah,
So
even talking to Di about her stuff. And,
oh, yeah?
You know, and about the girls on later. This can all be adapted for their stuff.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's, so you use it with other mediums?
All of it.
Various different styles. Jill, speaking of styles, this is a beautiful one. This is gorgeous. So you literally hold it like a pen, but look at you can mix it. If you've got like a glass mat, put some on the mat, then you can mix it that way if you want to do blend.
I think it's always easier for somebody who's beginning or somebody who's not, maybe dexterity issues with a pen.
Right.
You can use this as a paintbrush, but it's not as intimidating as a paintbrush.
Oh, I see, okay.
You know, we're all used to using a pen or a pencil.
Yes, we
are.
are.
So if you're used to using that, this won't be intimidating.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Understand
Psychology behind it, but
I think I get what you're saying.
If you get a pipette and a thing, that's more like, oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm not an artist. Ooh. But that, honestly, just like holding a pen. Very impressive. So we've got more art. Should we look at some bits around here? Well, this is gorgeous.
Well, we've got loads of different ways of doing it. I mean, this was Sarah's, we've got Tamara's and Carolina's, and we've got some grungy stuff as well. So it doesn't just have to be nice and, you know, and colourful. Although the pens are beautiful for that. It can be so elegant.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And it's great with kids as well.
Right.
Because they know that this is mum or dad's or auntie's, guardian's best stuff.
Yeah.
They guard it. And they produce really good stuff. If you give kids good stuff, they'll do well.
I bet they will. I bet they will. They're going to love the bright colours, like this, for example. That is beautiful. And we're talking about a variety of styles here, so you can go really wacky and cartoony, but the one behind it, are we ready for this? Look at that.
Totally different.
Isn't that totally different?
Totally different.
So the one day special, what do we actually get then? Can you talk us through it?
Well, I'm a bit of there's a new word I found, completist. I didn't even know it existed.
Completist? Oh.
And that's like when you get one or two and I need them all. And the way I look at it, Charlie, is I think, well, how much does a pen work out at? And then I think, well, how much would I spend on a cup of coffee? How much? And you've all heard this, car parking. And when I put that into context with the pen.
For something you love and your passion.
And it's going to be there. A cup of coffee's gone.
Yeah.
A can of pot, that's gone.
That's gone, yeah.
I've got these instead. So that's how I look at it. And then on FlexiPay, it means I can have it, but I'm not paying it all at once.
Exactly, and you're still getting that saving, of course, on Flexi. Good point, Lou. Yeah. But again, lots of people have been buying this one-day special. So you choose any 2 packs, but it's not just the pens. We get this little chap down here, don't we? This is a little blender.
I'm going to show you some tricks with him during the day.
Okay.
People just looks like it thinks like it's a water pen. It's not. It's actually got the solution in it. But what you've got with it is a way of mixing on the pen, with the pen, and with the paper. So there's different ways of applying it.
Oh, I see.
And you don't think you can contaminate the pen because it just rubs off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is a good tool to have. That comes with it. You're also getting this pad. Now, the pad has sold out individually.
Oh, you can't get that.
You can't get that. No. The only way you can get it now is part of the one-day special. So you choose any 2 packs. So you're getting the 10 pens. You're getting 290 GSM is the weight of the paper in this pad, by the way, and you're getting that blending tool. And it's £29.99. Great deal. It should be £45.60. And in fact, at 6 o'clock, that is the price you'll be paying if the stocks last. At the moment, if you get it right now, you're saving £15.61. By the way, we worked out, if you take away the price of the blender, pen and the actual pad, it's £1.03 per pen. £1.03.
That's the paper you
Let's
get.
have a look there.
How thick it is.
That's lovely, isn't it? That is beautiful. Oh, that is thick, isn't it?
It's amazing, isn't it?
That's a card. That's not paper. That's a card.
Well,
pad,
that will take so much hassle. I've even put that through. Hassle,
I like it.
Problem.
I know the feeling.
Rubbish. And I put that through my print, but my printer. I'm not saying it'll go through everybody's.
Right.
And I worked on it as well.
Oh, really?
And I have abused this paper
today. Of course, print your design.
design.
Again.
Well, do your design, print it and work back into it.
Yeah, or think what stamps you've got at home, then you get add colour with these pens. These are artistic tools, and we've got lots more to go through. The primaries, very, very popular. 70%'s gone of the primaries, actually. See, right there, for obvious reasons. The pastel, the yellows, you've got lots of options right here. Now, you've been very kind enough to make some little swatches for us, haven't you? Shall we go through a couple of these? So, which two would you go for? If you're brand new to this, which two would you get?
I would go for, if I'm doing portraits, I'd go for the beiges.
Right, okay.
Which is...
Got the beige as somewhere
There's a pink beige. So this is the skin tones. So do that. I love the primaries because from the primary, but you get an extra blender in there.
Oh, really? So the blender one's a good one to get.
All those colours, you've got the primaries with the black. And
love these. I like the grey ones, you know.
I wanted to show you
a little bit of dimension and sort of shape some stamped images.
You know that your greens, go back to your greens, Charlie, sorry.
Right.
You know, just to show you that one there, yeah.
There.
Right, and I'm going to show you now, in that pack, look how many on the colour wheel you're getting.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you're not just getting a green, you're getting the light, medium and dark.
You are getting, oh, I see. So green's a good one to go for then. That means possibilities, what you're saying.
Yeah, and then, well, if you think that even the blue-green or the green-blue, whatever, you've got all those on one side.
That's nice, yeah.
You've got a real mix of colours.
Well, you might be going for something a little bit blue, pastel-y, something a little bit autumnal. Very nice. I do like the autumn selections there. Then maybe you're thinking of getting some Christmas cards together. A cheeky bit of red.
Look at the red with that. You see it?
Oh,
You've got all them.
You've got lots here.
Exactly.
So you've got a broad range of shades and tones within the pack, haven't you, here? And that's good value. That's good value. So basically 10 pence, whichever two packs would you get. Again, it's at £29.99. It's 342,388. We've just scratched the surface. We can't brush over this. Oh, stop it, Lou. Seriously, there's a lot to these pens. We can't brush over this. There's a lot of demonstrations coming up in the next hour, so do stay tuned. Between now and 10 o'clock, you're going to be absolutely wowed by these. That's because Lou's in the building. Right then, if you have any questions, email us, studio@hochanda.com. Now, we've got lots more on our website. Have a look at this. Again, maybe, oh, by the way, maybe you can't actually choose which two pens. Would you like to get all of the pens? So you take out the blender pen and the actual paper pad, you get all of these 60. In fact, actually, no, hang a minute, you get a primaries, which means you actually get a blender pen anyway. So 60 pens in total, saving £45. That's pretty much the original price of the one day special. That's what you're saving. So it's 2 payments of £55.20. You pay one today, add your P&P. 042386 for 60 pence. That's all of them. If you're a completist like Lou, that is all of them. Now then, we've got some inks for you. Now then, if you would like to use these kind of colours, this kind of quality on larger pieces of art, go for this one. £23.99, £711. You've got some different colours there. 10, 30mm inks. 111-976. So we're thinking your backgrounds, we're thinking use it on Yupo paper, all those kind of things is absolutely ideal. Again, £23.99. If you're tempted, it's an introductory price, so get it whilst you can. Now then, are you ready? Are we sitting tight? Lou's in the building, and when you've got a brush pen in your hand, good things happen. Well, only good things.
Last night, no pressure.
No pressure.
Last night somebody... last night somebody asked whether it goes on the gel plate.
Oh, right.
This is for the people last night, and it's a really good one. So this is a gel... got this from Clarita.
Well, yeah.
Barbara Gray. And this is a gel plate, it's not too clean.
Barbara loves the backgrounds.
Absolutely. And what I'm going to do is use the paper. Now, the other paper, it's still the paper in here, it's got a beautiful finish to it.
Okay, so this is the paper we got in the one day special.
I want to show you how... Oh, sorry, I'm getting away.
That's right.
I want to show you how versatile this is. So hopefully you can see it. I'll put it on here for you.
Okay.
Now, you think, oh, well, how can I do that with that?
Right.
Well, what I'm going to do is...
okay.
So I'm just going to...
Just go for it.
Yeah.
So you can't just use it like a paintbrush straight onto the card.
Absolutely.
Just for adult colouring in books, things like that, if you wanted to.
And you can use it...
But this is putting out the box now.
You can mix it with all the mediums I'll show you in a minute.
Okay. Oh, I love a bray, you know.
So just go... And it will be light. I'm not going to say it's going to be really dark, but you'll get a nice... Let me just try it with that first.
Okay.
I like it when I lock this and then can't use it. So just give it a quick squirt.
You can see the colour there now. So it's water-based then, is it?
And it's a watercolour. So if you think about all those, when you get a watercolour palette.
Oh, see, all... Right, now, come on.
So,
that's beautiful. I'm already thinking now, if you love, I was thinking of Barbara, if you're thinking of backgrounds for your parchment, this is going to be absolutely ideal. Absolutely ideal there.
That's more or less dry, but the nice thing you can do is, say you've got another shape, or I'll just go straight on this.
So already now, see, if I was crafting, that there's light at the end of the tunnel now.
Exactly.
You've already got your background. You've already got something very unique here.
Well, what you do now is you go to the contrasting colour.
Right.
So you pick oranges and whatever. You don't have to, there's no hard and fast rules. You do what you want. Okay. So I want to produce some, I love pinks and oranges and reds together. Yeah. So I'm just going to produce a little swatch of colour with this.
It looks dry, you know. Oh, it is.
Slightly.
Barely damp is what I'd call that. Barely damp.
So and don't worry about contaminating your pens, because it doesn't really matter. Yeah. It's because they'll just wipe off. Now what you can do is gel plate to gel plate, pull and then pull on, and you'll get a really soft effect, which is, I quite like this, like very soft. Or what I can do, go straight on. And because it's more or less dry, I'm not going to get contamination.
That is beautiful.
And I can add some more if I want.
Lou, this is really, really cool. I'm blown away. Right. See, I'll stand here all day watching this. This is fantastic.
Oh, you get bored?
No, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Because I love the build-up of layers, which I witness in craft, but this is done in such a easy, fun way.
Oh, yeah. And you can use your fingers as well.
What about stamping with it, then? You can put them straight onto the stamp,
absolutely.
Could you?
And this is by my friend Tracy.
Like paint the stamp, as it were, and then stamp it on.
So I can actually stamp with it, if I wanted to. Or I can take some of this off.
Oh, lovely.
And then I can do... I mean...
So we go.
Yeah. So I can stamp onto it, and then you'll get a residue there. I'll do it on another piece. I'll do it down here. And then...
So you can have like a background making session. Oh, Lou, I like that. That's beautiful. I can mix them up
together now, and you can see the stamp coming out now.
You might have stencils on there.
Perfect.
And then could you do that?
Yeah, yeah. And what you can do if you get stencil, I've got one here. Well, I did have one. I've got one there. I can get a stencil, and I'll show you that you take the colour away and then use it, so you can actually. I'll just get it.
God, I love this. So Lee doesn't leave the house without anything. I got to say, flying out the door of the one day special. Any 2 packs.
Here we go.
We've got 10 different options for you. The primary option is the most urgent. Right, we are now. It's the primaries. We're now at 80% gone of the primaries. If you like this one, add it to your basket. Do get it checked out. The paper pad's also sold out, but you can get it still as part of the one day special. The blender's gone as well.
Really?
Right, but don't worry, as an individual item, the blender's gone. But don't worry, all of it's in the one day special. So don't worry, if you get the one day special now, not only are you saving £15.61, they are still available in that bundle under 342388. By the way, Lou, we've had a question about these inks, actually.
Oh, yeah.
They're asking, are they the same colours as the pens? Is it like the same solution?
Yes,
Does it work
exactly.
The same way?
This is exactly the same as what's in the pens. The only difference is this is controlled by a pipette.
I see.
You know, if you're quite happy to use a pipette, that's fine. But some people...
They're daunted by it?
Yeah, that's scary. So what you were saying, Charlie, before...
Brilliant question, by the way.
Yeah, brilliant. So this is just a wash of colour on it.
Right.
So that's just off my braille. Okay. But now I can do that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I could take what we call a negative, or if I got it the wrong way around, I'm sure someone will tell me. And then I always like to just build up the layers. And then I'll get another...
But it's easy to build up.
Yeah.
Easy to build up.
You can only just get a bit, but you can just see it. Because this is a background.
Yeah.
And it's not meant to be, like, really strong in your face. But let's see what we get from that. It's one of my drawings. I'll do it that way. You can just see these colours. But what I can do now, if I want, is I can get a paintbrush, which is now tidied away very nicely, which I didn't want. And then get my paintbrush and reactivate some of the colour. Okay. So I can just bring in around the edge.
Ah, look at that.
And bring in just where the circle is.
So you can still work with the colour then?
So I can bring in just this to give out that.
Oh, see, this makes you want to stamp with it now.
Yeah, you can.
Imagine getting one of the greys. So could I do this? If you got a stamp, you can actually paint onto the stamp with the actual pen.
Yeah.
Stamp it, and then get a water brush and then draw out some of the colour. Add some shape to the stamped image. Add some shading.
Should we do it?
Oh, that's good. Oh, go on. Yeah, let's do it.
So
I love it.
Even already, that's a background. It'd be great. You can stamp on top of it. So what you need to do, if you're going to stamp these, let's go for these colours. No, orange. I'm going to have orange there. Always start with your light one because it's less contamination. Got the wrong one, sorry guys.
I see.
So, light first with everything, and then you just go on wherever you want it.
Okay.
Then you have your next colour.
Oh, so you can mix it up now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Lou, I like this.
And then what you can do is...
So you can have really neat crafting stuff, very arty, grungy, bright, bold and beautiful.
And I tend to just do this with mine.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
No, the colour was already on it, but if I try it again, and if I want a different look, you sometimes might get a secondary.
Like a second generation. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, and then you might even get a third.
So then you could go with a water brush now, and then then you could eke out some of that colour, sorry.
Yeah. You could either do the background.
Ah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's lovely.
So I can bring out the dark shade. I'm in the middle, and then...
But what a relaxing way to work with your stamps. You could just have a little stamping session, then put these on your lap, just glide around with a water brush.
Absolutely, and these lovely little stamps, great for flowers, because I'll show you on this, and I've created depth. It looks like a watercolour, but if I go now and just put a light wash, you'll start to see the colours appear from the pen.
I like it.
So
I like that.
Very, very lightly. So I could actually cut these out. And some of the samples you can see where they've cut out areas and then stamped into them and then created flowers and backgrounds.
Could you scribble it on a bit of paper? Can I see the actual brush? Is that right?
The brush itself, I've tried to ruin it and you can't.
Oh, I see. Right. It's not like bristles, is it? Just
bend it. Right, now you get... That's a petal shape.
Oh, look at that.
So if you put 5 together, you've got a petal flower there.
I like that. Primaries, they're now limited stock. Okay, I think a lot of people just tuned in. Primaries, they're now limited stock, 10% less remaining. They're going to go any moment. But it's not bristles, oh, I see.
No.
But that's easy to control. Oh, look how juicy that is.
Exactly.
Oh, I like that. That is the juiciest pen.
Look at that. Now, normally, what would happen if you did that with an ordinary felt pen or whatever? You would not be able to blend that out.
No, look at this.
Blend it right
Imagine that on big petals, big leaves.
You don't get...
Skies, clouds.
Exactly, you don't get the marks
that
pen would leave. But if you don't like that and you want it a little bit... I mean, let's try this stamp. I don't know if it might work, might not. Okay. Just get a residue, but you can damp it down. Say you don't want it that strong, just get a brush and just a paper towel and just clean it off. So we'll do that, and then I'll show you... Oh, here we did. If you want to do... I did a drawing last night.
Okay.
And all I want to do is just create a tiny bit of colour. So I've used a permanent pen, and I'm just going to bring in some colour just round here.
I loved your sketches. I mean, how amazing is that already?
Well, all I'm doing is that. I'm not messing about.
It's so juicy. The colour just flows. The application is effortless here. Effortless.
It is, and you know, you don't need any great shapes. You don't need to be an artist or anything. You start away from your pen to get a blend, and then as you bring it in, it allows it to follow. So,
Lou, this is magic.
Do you remember when, I don't know, you're too young, but we used to have these colouring books, and you just put water on them, and they sort of arrived, and you're like, where's that come from?
Right.
I like these. They remind me of my watering magic books. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm dragging the colour towards the work that's already there, so I'm going to get a really nice blend. But I can also do it the other way. So that's what we call an ombre.
That is beautiful. It's very painterly, literally a watercolour.
But I can...
Look. So it's a water-based medium then? It's water-based ink, is it?
Yeah, and normally this would kill your pen.
Right, yeah.
Because it's wet. But that and the paper as well, don't forget. But you can now blend that in as well and get your depths. And now I can blend these two together. Right,
phone lines absolutely lighting up. Again, you're saving £15.61. If you're tempted by this, don't wait till later on because you'll be paying £45.60. Although I'm worried about the stock now, especially on some of them. The primaries is very limited stock. It's a popular one. Get it whilst you can. Saving £15.61. It's £29.99 for 2 packs of the pens. That's 10 pens in total. The pad and a blending tool. We've actually got another pack of paper on the show. Now, news just in, this actually sold out twice last night. We've made some calls, we managed to get a bit of stock back. Now, 75 sheets here, and it's printable. Now, this will be dispatched on the 19th of December, so a little bit longer to wait, but the point is, oh my word, grab it whilst you can.
It is.
So, is that one of the ones there? Oh, I see.
And you can print this.
Just your standard printer at home?
Yeah, what you do is, you do your work, you can scan it, photograph it, print it,
yeah.
But then it allows you to work back into it with your inks.
Oh,
Normally the inks would sort of stay on the surface.
Yeah.
And it'd repel. These you can work on.
These you can work on. I'm blown away by that. 75 sheets.
That's worth it. I can't get it. Try getting it.
Look at that price then. If you're a Freedom member, £9.86. It's a deal. Even the usual price of £10.95 is a great deal, saving £4. That's probably why it's sold out twice last night. We're really busy now. This is the first time I've shown it this hour. 10% is literally just gone. It's at 627864 Alex Basket. Do check this out. If you'd like to buy it twice, do so. If you really want to stock up, Ecoline, it's the matching brands, match pins and matching pens. You just know, therefore they're going to work well. They've been designed to work together.
Absolutely.
Right, primary has now, I'll try to keep up now, okay. Primary's now sold out on the one-day special, but it's now back on extended delivery. So this will be dispatched now on the 17th of December if you choose primary. Do be quick though, do be quick, because we haven't got an awful lot of extra stuff on the primary, so do be fast on that one. Thanks, Lou.
No, you're right. I've done another way, which is I brought the water to it, and now I've done it the other way. I want to show you though, you can get a blend on your pen.
Oh, lovely.
So if I wanted to, sort of, either way, I can make the pink on the orange or orange on the pink.
Okay.
And you just do that, and it won't harm it, and then you get an orange.
Oh, I like it.
But then it goes back to pink.
Oh, I like it.
So you get your blend. So then if we go to this, you've got more of a pink, and then it goes back to orange. So it's really clever, but you get your blender pen, and you can go, and it goes to orange.
Okay.
And then this, sort of paint it on, and then this disappears.
Oh, lovely.
So it goes to nothing.
Yeah.
So you blend it right out. And you can do it the other way.
How does that, I don't know how that works. That's magic.
And I can then take...
I like magic pens. I'm going to rename these magic pens.
If you can see, can you see, Charlie, how it's taking the colour? It's taking the colour out of the bottom of the ink. So it's made it lighter on the pink. Okay. So it'll be lighter, and then it'll go back.
Would you mind just showing that again, Lou?
Yeah,
Is that
sure.
right? So just want to see how you... So you take it off. Oh, I see. So you can see that.
Can you see the colour of the ink? There we go.
Yeah.
That's slightly
perfect.
orange.
Thanks, Lou.
So you've got orange at the end.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's just the colour taken from it.
Yeah.
So I'll do it again, and it sort of looks like a bleach.
And that's all you do?
Yeah. And all you're doing is putting the solution in the pen, but it starts out lighter, orange, and then goes darker. And then what you can do is still use this.
So sunsets on skies. That's going to be useful for.
And you can blend it in and out.
I like it.
So I can start there, and if you get that, you're not supposed to, but I just do that.
Oh, naughty.
I just do that.
Dip in water?
Yeah. I just put a little bit of this down, and then I put a little bit of this down, and then a little bit of this, and then it all mixes together, and I get my pen, and then blend it there.
I'm loving them. They're beautiful. Don't forget, if you've maybe bought these previously, put them on our website. Email them in, studio@hochanda.com. Any pictures, or put them on Facebook. Oh! My gift!
Oh, yeah.
My gift! Quick! Lou is a very generous lady, and, you know, I'm trying to build my Facebook page, because more the merrier, quite frankly. More the merrier, because I think I love to give you little hints and tips of what's coming up in the shows. If you like my Facebook page this hour, I'm going to select one lucky person who does like the page to receive this. Have a look at the colours inside here. Lou, that's very kind. Thank you very much.
This is the primary set. This is my set. So
this is your set.
That's all you need.
So you got those colours. This the exact ones we're holding. These will be posted out to you.
And they're not in this one-day special, so they're different.
Oh, really? So all you've got to do, like my Facebook page. Now, make sure you get the right one. It's Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda TV. Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda TV. Add me on Facebook and give me a like, and I'll select. I'll try and do it before 11 o'clock, before Craft Prize Drop. I'll try and announce the winner on my page. Oh, by the way, my last post on my Facebook page was of Lou's as well. Make sure you follow Lou too, because I love your inspiration on your Facebook as well. They're great.
Thank you. And this is, remember when we were young, we used to do the handwriting at school. They don't do it much now.
Right.
And we used to use 2 pens together. So I'm just going to show you. So you could just put. So I'm just going to draw like that.
That's brilliant!
But it looks better when I just bring these colours in together now. So I'm just going to blend these in. So where it matches. I'm just going to blend. So it works as...
Am I seeing double or...
calligraphy. It makes it's a really clever little calligraphy, but I'm just trying to show you how well that paper get it quick. This is the paper that you're going to get. Well, if people are worried about creating or writing, this is a really good way of trying to get three-dimensional letters. And then when this is done, you can stamp into it, you can draw it into it with a pen.
Sure, if you're an established artist, you know, I'm sure you're going to find use for these, but if you're brand new to craft even, if you're brand new to craft, these are going to be absolutely ideal. What sort of age do you recommend these
All
as
of
well?
them.
Like kids can have a go. At that price, why not? It's a nice treat, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice treat.
Oh, well,
Bit of supervision. 10 pens again.
Well, when I was... Oh, I don't want to keep going on about this, but
No,
when I was teaching...
Yeah.
My year 11s, I used to give them excellent materials.
Right.
And they got excellent work out because they know that you're going to give them the best, and they do work better. And I found that myself now. I know when I've got really good materials, less goes wrong. Because when you've got cheaper stuff, they tend to go wrong.
Well, it's like cooking. You know, you think, oh, I spent all this time. If only I bought some slightly better ingredients, it would have been 10 times nicer. Yeah. Who knows? Give or take. It's a similar kind of thing, I'd say. Obviously, don't eat these. But that already... So, it's amazing. Lou, you're in your element. This is Lou with us, in her element.
I don't want to... I don't want people to think that they're just buying a pen. I mean, you could then add all sorts here. If I wanted to, I could just... So,
Joy, if someone was just tuned in, why get the one-day special then? Why would you recommend
Right, well, you've
special?
got every colour you can imagine, and you can do really classy stuff. You can do grungy stuff. I mean, if I start to use my pens, the browns, the greens, and I can get a verdigris. Right. I can blend with them, I can paint with them. I can use them as a watercolour, and I don't have to be an artist. And then I can just blend with all these in here. I know this looks quite primitive and childlike, but this is, when that's dry, I can then go into it with a pen. If I do have a pen here, have a little pen. No, I'll get a pen. Oh, here we go. I can get a pen.
You could do your solo daughter's name, a little board for the bedroom door.
And
that'd be quite nice.
Drawing into it, and then just, and then you see it accepts a pen as well.
That's going to be beautiful.
So
I love how quickly you work as well. You're just dancing around with the pen. It's fantastic.
So you little, and it bleeds, it's brilliant, and then if you just want to draw...
Now, is this that paper, by the way? This is the printable paper. So this actual paper you could use on your standard printer at home, your domestic printer. We've got this on the show. Now, it did actually sell out twice last night. We've got some back on extended delivery from the 19th, I believe it is. Yeah, for the 19th of December. But, oh, my word, 70% of the restock has gone. I mean, can we get any more? I think we're pushing it now. We're asking, but for now, I'm going to say it's doubtful. Already, we're already in extended delivery. This is going to be the third time it's going to sell out, by the way. £10.95, saving £4. Wait for the Freedom Hour prize. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Bang. That's why it's flying. £9.86 for 75 sheets. And it's the official brand. And it's Ecoline. This is 627864. Again, it's 150 GSM. So again, 150. So it's a good way. It's a good way, but perfect for your printers at home. So think photographs. You're going to print your photograph onto the paper. You're going to glide around with these Ecoline brush pens. You're going to use your own stamped images. You might even scan it in, tweak it. Who knows what you're going to do? This is a versatile tool. This is versatile. This is lovely. Thanks, Lou.
Oh no.
I get carried away sometimes.
I'm just playing now. So what I've got is a stamp, and I can add a stamp to it with colours. And get a really nice watercolour effect, and then pull the colour in. So this is, like I say, I'm playing. I've not got any construction, any structure to it, only to show you that you don't have to. If you get a bit bored, your mojo goes. Doodling is for me, it's one of the best therapies I've got. Okay. And I can sit there, and I don't have to think about anything. I could just. And
lose yourself. This is lovely, you know.
So, and then when you've got your pens and your doodles into it, I mean, you can add all sorts. So you're building it up and building it up and building it up.
Joe, I can watch that again. I can watch that again. You can, by the way, at home, watch it back on Rewind. If you're getting these now, watch the show back from last night too. Between 6 and 7, and then 8 and 9.
I'm going to do another print, and I'm going to see what happens.
I love this. The jelly plates now. What other things can we use them with? Are the mediums, for example? Would you do that?
Oh, well, on here last night, this is with transparent gesso.
So gesso?
And that's with heavy gel medium. And I'll show you now what you can do. I'll just take a look for it and see what happens. So
lots of boards will show in a second, actually,
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. So what you can do, I mean, I don't know whether this is going to work. It might look rubbish. Sorry if it does.
Okay. Oh, I like it. No, I love the background.
Yeah, I think once that dries now, I would go back over it with my...
And then add some definition.
Yeah, I would go back over it with this.
But why not? But this is about experimenting, isn't it?
It is, but I quite like this bit. I think, if I was, to be honest, I think there was a bit much water on. So if I try this print, and this is your secondary one. Oh, yeah, oh, look at that.
Oh, I like this, yeah.
So if I was to put a flower on that...
It's always different now. But it's good to do this. We just sacrificed one piece of card here just for experimenting, just for playing with. Build up your confidence with these. But again, you think it's less daunting than actually holding a traditional paintbrush?
Absolutely. You get hold of that and you get hold of that.
Go on,
that's far less daunting than that.
You're right, you know.
I know it sounds stupid.
No,
Try
it's
it at
not.
home.
You're right,
that,
you know, it is.
That you feel, oh.
I feel like I need some training with this.
Yeah.
Somehow. I need some background.
It's like a felt tip.
Yeah.
Although it's not. You feel more comfortable with it in your hand.
But you know what? I actually feel like I've got more control of this because obviously...
You can put it to your paper.
Well, they're individual bristles we got on the traditional brush, but this is actually one solid, well, not solid, but it's one continuous piece. You always get one stray bristle that ruins it, doesn't it?
It emulates a brush, so it emulates the ferrule and everything.
It does.
But you can actually take it off. Oh, no, you're better off with that one. If you brush that off...
So you can actually do that?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
you should be doing
just
this.
have a go. Oh.
But look at that, you can actually see it sucking up on that brush. If
might...
I put it back down here, if I put it back on the page now...
You might need a tiny bit of water. No, you don't.
Oh, I like it.
So if you want to, and you want to...
Oh, this is fun. Look at that colour.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's actually just satisfying looking at the colour,
now, you've blended that out.
Yeah.
And there's absolutely no training. You've not said,
no, I've never used
I've had a go before. No, you've not.
Before this show...
I love that.
Okay, you could do a better job than that.
No,
but honestly, look at that lay down. Look at that lay down. It's an effortless application of that. It's just consistency. Yeah. I'm blown away. Shall I do a quick recap? What do you think? We'll have a look at those boards later as well.
Yeah, and then I can do some stuff with the mediums if you want.
Excellent. I'll see you in a bit. Awesome, Lou. Thanks very much. Don't forget, quick way you can order is on our website, hochanda.com. Not only for the one-day special. If you like to go for all of the pens, it's all of them minus the blender and the pad. £110.40. Great deal. Look at what it should be. It should be £155.40, but no, £110.40. If you're tempted, get it whilst it's at an introductory price. Half of the stock has gone though. Half of it's gone. So on Flexi-order 2, don't forget, so stagger the cost interest-free. 042386, £110.40. By the way, I did say it's minus the blender pen, but you do get the primaries included, and the primary does actually come with a blender pen anyway. So if you can, maybe go for the complete collection. Right then. Oh, and then, do you know what else I'd order, if you can in your basket? The 75 sheets, by the way. They're absolutely fine. Now, we're going to get details for this at the bottom of the screen. So this is printable paper with your standard printer just at home. 75 sheets is 150 GSM. That is a lot for your money. And if I want to get a perfect partnership with mediums and products, I want matching brands. Ecoline pad, Ecoline pads, pens, can't even say it. Pad to pen, £10.95. You pay even less than that if you're feeding members, just over £9.80. Right then, are we ready for the one day special? This has been absolutely flying out. We're having a very busy hour, folks. Thanks for tuning in. You'll see just by the artwork surrounding it that this is suitable for various different tastes, various different styles. You like a little bit grungy, a little bit mottled effect. You've got your jelly plates out. You're going to make some wacky backgrounds. You're going to be very particular and precise with these pens. You can do that as well. You can go grungy. You can go bright. You can go bold. And that's why we give you the option. Which colours do you like? Do you want to go a little bit grungy? Do you want autumnal colours? Well, you pick any two of the pads. And I've actually got the swatches here. I'm going to quickly whiz through these just so you can see. I'm not going to read them all out. If you eyes on the screen now, you'll see what we've got. So, primaries. Oh, that's right, yeah, sold out that one, back on extended delivery on the 17th of December. That'll be dispatched from the primaries. There we go, to primaries. You've got your pastels. Oh, look at that. newborn baby cards. Honestly, I just think of that. Skies, sunsets, who knows? Blues, beautiful. We have got now the yellows. Look at the broad range of yellows we got. That's in 1 pack of 5 we got there. Now, we worked out the price per pen here. If you minus the actual cost of the blender pen and the paper pad, £1.03 per pen. £1.03. Great value for that. I love those autumnal colours. One, absolutely beautiful. Oh, autumn is the second favourite, okay? So if you've got primers in autumn, you've got a lovely selection there, haven't you? 70%'s gone, so we're busy on that one now too. We've got greens, we've got beautiful ziggy lime greens inside there, bit of beige pink. Now that, if you just want subtlety, if you actually put this onto your stamps and just stamp with it, if you want nice subtle toppers, subtle backgrounds, go for it. And then we've got the earth tones. So, we've got backgrounds, we've got images for cartoons, we've got almost like still life kind of pieces. If you want traditional, really fancy watercolour, you can do this. If you want really grungy pieces of art, you can easily do that too. Like this one, for example, like this one. That is ideal. Steampunk fans, we got this. Emma Blake did this. Emma, thank you very much indeed. So it just goes on and on and on. But if you're daunted with a paintbrush, and I do completely understand what Lou's saying here, don't be. Holding a pen, it feels more familiar. I feel like I need less training for this. If you're brand new, you can hit the ground running because you can just enjoy the colour. If you're experienced artists with lots of bits and pieces like stencils, jelly plates, gel mediums, all kind of things, you can use this to tie in with what you already own. It's options, it's good value. Again, you're saving £15.61. Now, it's 342388 is your item number. Which two would you like? You are getting the blending pen, and you are getting that paper pad. There's 12 sheets there. Well, it's card. It's 290 GSM, so it's card. It's proper thick card. It's lovely stuff. It can take a lot, I'll tell you. Now, number to dial. 01733 602,000. Shop on the website hochanda.com. Oh, by the way, I've got a little prize going at the moment. I'll tell you that in a second, actually. Let's go to the inks first. Should we go to the inks? Now, these inks, again, if you've got the one day special, these are also very busy. Now, it's the same solution of what's inside the pens, but in a pipette form. I don't know why I'm doing that, because, you know, it's one of them. What are them? A pipette, a teat. It's got a little teat on the end. It's a little pipette. So again, if you're thinking big backgrounds, absolutely ideal. Again, it's just a little pipette. Now then, £23.99, saving £11, 111 976, 10 30mm inks. It's also brand new today. I've got to say, for what you're getting, that's good value. But we are approaching, is it 80%? Right. You get all of these. I love the little cases, by the way. Imagine those lined up in your craft room. That's going to look smart. That's going to look absolutely... They come in the cases, the hard cases. They are smart. If you're looking for a nice Christmas gift, that's beautiful. So it's this and this, £23.99. Now, are you looking to get into mixed media? Just imagine these, getting a big canvas, already primed. You just get the pipettes, you squeeze them out, and you get lovely drops. We're thinking Yupo paper. I haven't tried it. Maybe try on that. I'll ask you if that works. Yeah, if you got the actual paper pads there, make big, juicy, interesting backgrounds, and then you can start crafting on it. Then you can build up the layers by layer. Again, 111 976, but for £23.99, this is options. Because you come in the pipette form, you can put some onto your mat, you can braille with it quickly. It all depends what you're more comfortable with. But if you can't go for this with a one-day special, 80% has now gone. Right, you're liking these. I think you need to get them this hour. I really think you do. £23.99, but again, you're saving £11, 111 976. Now, something else, by the way. Now, we've also got a resist and highlight. Now, this is the first time I've actually ever seen this. This is very impressive. It's 031975. So again, it's the Talon resist and highlight. So one rubber cement, I know, right? Cement and 2 drawing inks, saving £4. Again, it's £10.99. 031975. Freedom members, look at that price there, £9.89. Now, we've also got, go back to that one-day special. If you like to go for the 2 pens, go for the one-day special. If you like to go for all of the pens, this is it. Got to be done. Did you hear that? Got to be done. That's what Lou says, saving £45. That's not far off the original price of the one-day special bundle. That's what you're saving. So it's 042386, £110.40, £55.20. You pay once a day, add your P&P. But again, if you're really going to go for it, if you love the quality of this solution, this colour, this technology, would you like it in ink form with the pipettes? Again, I'm going to recap this again because we're It's now nearly limited stock here. £23.99. As soon as we show them, now I think they're going to be limited stock. 111976. So add it to your basket, get it checked out indeed. Oh, no, they are now limited. So again, 10% or less remaining now. Just over 90%'s gone.
Quickly.
No, go on,
right.
go on.
The inks and the pens, but I'll just show you.
Yes.
If you get some heavy gel medium, or any gel medium, and you need it, the consistency like that. All I'm going to do now is then drop a little bit of the ink in, and I mean a little bit. That's not even,
okay.
You see, not even a mere suggestion. Right, trying a bit more.
Don't forget, folks, if it's in your basket for longer than 7 minutes, it gets dropped out and somebody might get yours. So check out your basket as soon as you can, folks.
Now, don't be fooled that this looks oranger, but it actually dries transparent, so it goes like a rust. So if you mix it, you'll get a really consistent colour. If you go for it like that, you'll get what we call a mottled effect.
So a transparent gel, so gesso.
This is gel.
Gel,
so,
gel.
Yeah, and this is like your glues and stuff. So this becomes, you can get this in gloss or matte.
Oh yeah, of
so
course.
You can work on top of it. So all you do then is just...
So it's £10.99. I mean, so it's the Amsterdam modelling paste.
This is really good because it's just... I'm not going to be faff around.
So you choose whichever one you'd like.
And then that'll go and that'll dry like rusty. It'll dry.
That's beautiful.
To show you the colour it'll dry.
That's a great addition.
It is. There's the colour it'll dry. So what I can do is actually add it while it's wet.
I like it.
So if I wanted to do darker areas. So that's why the inks, you know, if you want a bigger area, I've got, just dip that in my paintbrush, in my pot now. I could do about 2 or 3 sheets of this, just what's on my brush. And I'm being really rough, but I'll get a really smooth finish.
What colour's that one, sorry?
This one is in your mixing part. I think it's the brown. They've got all different colours.
Now,
sepia. I think it's a sepia.
Sepia one.
But you can see how light it can draw.
They are beautiful. Again, if you're going for the actual ink, the pots, you do get this one.
Yeah, you do need. You need to sort of have a play. And what I do is I do a swatch. And I do all the colours together.
Do you know what, it's a nice thing to do, first of all. You might have some dies, you know, like a tag die or an artist trading card die. That's going to be perfect, isn't it? Oh, it's gone. It has. It has. It's gone. They've sold out. Well, I don't know if you got yours. Thanks very much to everyone who bought them. Now, we have got a bit of stock on extended delivery, OK?
That one, 406.
Oh, is it that one there? 416.
416.
Right, we haven't got that much though, so you waited extra a few days, dispatched from the 17th of December. So about 7 days, a week, give or take. But again, they will be arriving to your door. You will get, you get them for Christmas. You get them for Christmas. It's at 23, yeah, you should no problem getting them for Christmas at all. So it's at £23.99, 111976. They are beautiful. Now we're seeing these, because again, I'll be daunted if I bought those, if I looked at them. Yeah, but now you've shown them, no, not at all.
All it is if you've got a bigger piece of work and you need to cover it, it's going to be a lot harder with a pen.
Yeah.
You can do it. So this is going
to be more practical, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to do bigger ones. Yeah. So I've just shown you that although it looks milky, it will dry. This is what we did last night, transparent. Yeah. And if you want it glossy, you'll get that. See the gloss, and there's the version in matte, so you can see there's absolutely no shine. But I can work on top of this. If I wanted to, I can then, sorry I've got a bit of a mess, work back on over it. And that's the bit I like, the fact that I'm not just stuck at doing one thing. I can actually rinse over it like that. There we go. So I can actually work back into it by doing that. So colour's flat, there's no, you do get some granulation with colour, and granulation is when it comes to the edges and it's the grains within the actual ink.
Oh, I see.
But that can be done with a pen, so if you want, I can show you quickly.
Go on, let's do it. I love the way you're just getting on the pad, you're just getting the colour down, aren't you?
I think what a lot
it's the easiest way to use them, I think, really.
Charlie, we're all scared of it. We're all scared of getting something wrong. Well, if you don't have a plan, how can you get it wrong?
I like that. That's my new motto for life, I think.
If you don't have
a plan, how can you get it wrong?
How can you get it wrong?
You can't fail if you haven't got... I like it.
Well, you know I've just mixed up with the ink.
In terms of art, perhaps, yeah.
But this is with the pen. So now I'm going to show you It's exactly the same. I'll do exactly the same technique. I've got a little bit on there, so I'll get that off. This is called the negative, and I quite like that effect.
Okay.
Because you get suction marks. So I'll leave that to dry and then work on it. But what I'll do is now, do it that way, and I'll just show you I'm not messing. That, it's a different colour pen, but you can get the same effect.
You do, don't you?
With the gel, medium. And you can do it with the modelling paste.
Yeah.
You can do it with any mediums you've got, any sparkly stuff you've got at home.
You can use it with this.
You can mix it with any pen.
Sparkle pens, like clear sparkle pens, perhaps. Yeah.
And your metallic.
If it's water-based, then it should be fine, shouldn't it?
Well, you can use it with acrylics as well, as long as that's...
Really?
Yeah, and if you wanted to...
Oh, this is great. This is great. This is value. When I say value, it's not just the amazing saving, it's number of ways you can use them.
Bit of this.
What's that?
Bit of the old baby oil.
What you cracked open then? I thought it was a bit too early, isn't it?
And then put a bit of that on. And what I can do is just mix a little bit with the oil. And what you get is I should have a bit of... Do you know what? I'm so prepared. I'm rubbish. Yeah, I've got it. Right, now, somebody lent me this because I forgot my sponge.
A sponge from our kitchen?
Yeah. So I've got a little bit and I've mixed it with the oil. And all
a bit of glycerin or something?
Yeah, glycerin's fine.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do is now age that. Give it a bit of distress. Look, on the edge. So this, because you've got the same colour in the work that you're using all the way around, it will go there.
That is fantastic.
Very subtle.
It's beautiful.
So I can actually add a little bit of water.
I like, so that's just... So
There we go.
Now, what oil was that, sorry?
This is just baby oil.
Baby oil.
Glycerin works really well as well. So you've got that lovely build-up of colour. And that's just simple stamping. And we call this a negative pull. So what you're doing is you're stamping, and then you apply the water to the areas around your stamp, and that's a negative pull.
I'm actually blown away.
I mean, you can try that if you want.
Again,
whatever you want.
The pens, it doesn't make sense to get the inks and the pens, or either or. By the way, we've got a little competition running this out. Well, it's not competition, more of a giveaway, really.
Cool.
Lou has been very, very kind, okay? She's given me this pack of pens to give away to one lucky individual who likes my Facebook page this hour. So it's Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda TV. All you got to do is like the page, and I'll pick one lucky winner after this hour. These are different pens, so they're not all the same as part of the one-day special, so it doesn't compete with that at all. If you've got the one-day special, or if you haven't, or you're not, do like me on Facebook. Just like the page, Charlie Hopkins on Hochanda TV, and then I'll set one lucky person to win this.
I think.
Thanks, Lou. And like Lou as well, because my last post on my Facebook page was with Lou, so make sure you follow her too. Great inspiration.
Well, you can go onto the junk journals as well. Junk journals.
Junk journals.
And
Okay.
if you've got any problems with the pens, or you're concerned,
or ideas,
just get hold of us. Just come into the group, Junk Journals and Mindful Mixed Media, and then we'll answer all your questions and some little videos there.
Okay.
So
brilliant
you
stuff.
can work into it. You can go back into the group, ask questions. So what I'm going to do now is I've got a stamp there, and all I'm going to do is just... this is a really good way of creating a 5-minute card, or 5 seconds with me.
Just to do it really quickly, by the way. Are you worrying about them drying quickly?
No, it's just... I just work fast, really. But yeah, obviously, if I took my time now, it will dry.
Yeah.
But what you could do, we used to huff and puff with that.
Right. Like cleaning my glasses.
Yeah, that's it. And then you can use a block. I've got my block there, but I've got something else on it. And I've just done that. So now I've got my stamp, but I'll get another one out of that. So I'll do the back. And if you've got another one, you might think there's nothing on that. But now we're going to get a watercolour effect. So shall I break out another piece of card?
Go on.
Oh, go on.
Why not?
Go on.
How many are we getting now? Let's have a look. And you're going again? Yeah. You're not going to reapply now?
No.
So it's intense colour.
Yeah.
Look at this now. What's that? Is that like that's the 4th one? That's the 4th one? No, come on. Stop it. This is ridiculous. Oh, now come on.
It'll still go. I've only used that a little bit.
Is a great demonstration to show how much...
I'm probably
Oh, no, you're getting it again. Oh, come on. So that's 6 now.
Probably and one more and that'll be it, I think.
Another 3, I reckon. Who knows? Maybe that's pushing it. But again, this is, you may not want intensity, you may want it
bit, but I could
slightly
build
less
it up.
subtle.
But that's quite nice if you think that that could be a background for that to go on top. But then I just want to go back to these you've made. ATC's great, little artist trading cards, all kinds. But then you could almost make that into your calling card.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Put colour on it.
You really could actually.
Yeah, you could make that.
Not just art as it is now.
Yeah.
Just think what stamps you've got. Maybe just get into crafting. This is a great tool to use. I mean, I'm not looking at ink pads. They're fantastic. They're all serve different purposes. But I'd go for these.
You're not. I mean, this
I'm
is.
really good for these.
It looks like I've used an ink pad and I haven't. All I've got to do is just colour in here.
If I knew someone who's getting into crafting now, I'd be tempted to get them these before I got them ink pads.
Yeah.
Because you can stamp with these.
Yeah.
You can then use them in other different ways, many different mediums.
Yeah, I'm using them as an ink now.
Not knocking ink pads, I love them, but it's good to have variety.
If I want to just bring in some depths, I can just use it as a proper paint, watercolour paint, and bring that out. But yeah, I could just bring one area out like that. And there's my... I've got dirty fingers, sorry about that.
That's all right.
And blend it out. So that's one way, but I like this one, I'll show you. This one here. What we're doing is we're already going to wet. So you start away from your work. Sorry about the croaking, guys. Start away from your work and allow the inks to come. So you get your water and then allow it to just go to the touch of your pen.
You're letting this colour just migrate down, aren't you?
And do you know what? I used to try and do stuff, and it never worked. If I now just let the product do what it wants, it does its thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this now. And you just get a word on there. You could have a word like create or anything, and I can add some more if I want.
It's deeply satisfying. Let the colour land or travel where it wants to travel.
And if you've got a big blob like that, just blend it out. Look.
That's beautiful.
There we go. Done. That's a card. It's a card front. Done. With a word.
I was blown away about that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely.
So
it's simple.
Oh, we've got the boards, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
We've got some. Well, should we do the boards?
Yeah, do the boards.
Whilst we're getting ready to show the boards, just to let you know, the inks, by the way, they sold out early on this hour. We've got a bit on extended delivery. However, a lot of the stock's gone. Dispatch from the 17th. Already, I think it's now 30% maybe. No, 40%'s now gone.
£2.39 a bottle.
It is, isn't it? £2.39. Yeah. Of course it is, yeah. £2.39.
Yeah, how much did you pay for your finger? Your chocolate bar?
My chocolate bar yesterday, £1.20.
And
I paid more. I tell you what, I paid more than £2.30 for a coffee.
Exactly.
And I've drunk it then.
A coffee.
I could have had a drink.
Your chocolate bar's 2 of them.
It is, isn't it? You know
what I'd rather
It's
have.
not far off. I know, exactly, but you've got these to keep again. And they're going to last a fair while because you're going 30 mils. You don't need to use a lot of these each time because we've just shown how strong these are. 111-976. Now, what's inside here is the same as inside the pens. It's just a basic difference with like the pipette. That's what it comes down to. If you're working on bigger projects, bigger backgrounds, maybe go for this. If you really wanted to mix them with other mediums like your gel mediums and so on, then it probably makes sense to go for the inks. It's in the pipette. So it's £23.99, £711 is 111-976. Add it to your basket. Do get them checked out. That's great value, great value.
I just wanted to quickly show you this while I was cleaning the mask stencil. I've just cleaned it off, but it's took some of the ink off, so I get a resistance.
That's beautiful.
So, and then I can put this on. Say we'll put this on top of here, and I just want to go. I'll bring it back here so you can see. So I've got a little bit of residue there, and I can perhaps just bring another colour to this. Just back. This is cleaning. I do this normally in my sketchbook, so then I'll have another thing to it and just add another one, and still got a little bit more. So you can see I'm adding more and more and more backgrounds, and then I could cut this out, do whatever, and see. I think I could add one of them on there. So you see all that is from three pens, all of that, and that's from 4 pens. All those effects.
I'm blown away how much we've actually covered here.
And that was just one stamp, wasn't it?
There's loads.
Should we have a look at the board?
Shall I look at the board?
So,
I've just blown away. This hour has been action-packed. If you just joined us, you can still get the one-day special. There's 2 packs of pens, so you're getting 10 pens. You've got a variety of colour options for you to choose from. You get the paper pad, and that's a 290 GSM. Well, a card pad, really, watercolour card pad. And you are getting also the blender as well. So details side of the screen is 342388. That one, by the way, the primary sold out, but it is back on extended delivery, dispatched on the 19th. Autumn, by the way, that's quickly going. The autumn's going to go any moment now, I think. I would actually get it quickly while it can. Now, we've got about 2.5 minutes left on the show. Can you talk through what we've got here in the last minute or two?
Well, you know, I was saying about just using your pen and trying. Sometimes we get overpowered by all the products.
We do.
If we just concentrate on 1 or 2 things. So this is just the pens.
Right.
And I've added ink into ink. So wet in wet, I've used rice, quinoa, bubble wrap, cling film.
Rice? Where's the rice?
That's ink, quinoa, and that's rice. This is dirt. This is what we call a dirty put a mop up. This is on mount board.
Right.
This is 1, 2, 3 generation stamps, so you can see, and then the same here.
So grungy backgrounds, beautiful, captivating watercolour art. That's going to work well. And then, what have we got here? So what's this used for? Is this still the pens?
This is still all the pens.
No.
Pure, and it goes on all your embellishments.
Oh, come on now.
Rice paper.
Yeah.
Perfect, both sides.
Goes on that too.
Generate, but...
So it doesn't oversaturate then?
And this is from our lovely pink ink.
Oh yeah, pink ink, I know pink ink.
So
very popular company, pink ink.
I love them. I think they're wonderful because I stitch theirs. But the brush pens on linen, and then the last one. Should we have a quick look? This is the mediums with the pens.
So this is, you could do everything here
inks
and more
or
with the pens. Yeah. Inks or the brush pens.
Yeah. It depends.
Brush
on
pens is the one they special on the side of your screen.
This works really well because it's with the gloss. And if you can just see the glisten, that's the gloss and one of the yellows mixed together. And it's got that beautiful sun ray. So if you can imagine a matte background,
right,
and then a glossy, this on top, the gloss will just really activate and make it
they're really going to grow with you.
This is all waste product.
Waste?
It is, because
I
put that through the stencil, and then what was left on the stencil flipped over on there.
I'm absolutely blown away by this. I'm blown away. That's fantastic. So this is why you work so hard. You work so hard, so thank you so much.
It doesn't feel like work, though. That's actually a pleasure, because I'm thinking, oh, what can I do?
What can you do next? Well, we're back at 1 o'clock. I'm with you at 1 o'clock.
Hey!
Excellent. High five. High five. We've got more fun. There we go. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a great hour. You still can shop for the one-day special. Any 2 packs of the pens, so that's 10 pens in total. The paper pad, well, card pad, I should say, because it's 290 GSM, and that blending tool. And you're saving £15.61. It's at 342388. Like my Facebook page, you might win one of these as well. I'll announce the winner later on today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Stephen. Take care. So we've got Kaiser Craft in the house with our Dave Bradford after the break. There's Tando Creative and Be Crafty with Bev later on today. Now, in an hour's time, if you can join me, craftpricedrop.com. I've got some great deals for you. We'll see you then after the break.
Seams is the go-to hand cream for those looking to help maintain soft, beautiful hands. Luxurious yet incredibly lightweight, this soothing hand cream leaves your skin feeling silky smooth without leaving a greasy residue, making it perfect for crafters or any other busy hands that are on the go. To stock up, check out Hochanda.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Gordon.
I'm Justin.
And
together we are Be Creative.
Justin and I formed our company just under 1 year ago to bring you new and exciting products under the Be Creative brand.
We have a fantastic relationship with Hochanda, and we love to share our ideas and creation with you, our viewers.
So why not come be creative with us
here at Hochanda?
Hello, good morning. Yes, it's Hochanda on a Monday, and we're Kaiser Craft in for the next hour from Australia. Maggie's here.
Yes, I am. Good morning.
How
Yeah,
are you?
morning everybody. All good, thank you.
Good.
Yep.
Good. Now, every month, I don't know if you know this, but Kaiser Craft bring out 2 paper kits each month, and we've got the latest for December here today. Everyone's fallen in love with both of these, to be honest, but in particular, our Under the Sea papers.
Do you know, this deep sea collection is absolutely stunning. Both the collections today are absolutely beautiful. I think they're quite iconic designs, actually. They're really, really beautiful. Kaiser Craft also have what are known, they sometimes put real sort of photographic images in their papers as well, not so much in these collections, and they're absolutely beautiful. They've brought out lovely matching stamps, dies as well.
Well, already they're proving popular. You're getting 12 by 12 papers, plus you're getting a bonus couple of extra designer papers here. This clamshell that you can see is absolutely gorgeous because it's been beautifully, I was going to say enamelled. It's not really an enamel, but it's got like a clear gloss over the top of it, hasn't it?
Well, you know I'd like it because it's like glossy accents, isn't
Absolutely.
it? So,
and then you've got the mermaid scales as well there. So there are 2 bonus papers that you're getting with it as well. So you're getting 14 sheets in total.
Yes, you are. Well, 15 because you get your sticker sheet as well.
Okay.
And then you're getting your paper embellishments that go, little embellishment kit that goes with it as well.
Now, they're all double-sided, so if one side's not to your taste, the chances are the other side will be. I love the turtle.
They're lovely. And this is like the sea, you know, when the tide goes out and the sand's all wrinkly. Sea urchins.
Bubbles.
This is one, when we're talking about photographic images, this is more like a photographic image. They're just absolutely stunning papers. You can make cards with them, you can make albums. I like to make albums. You can decorate 3D projects.
So you're getting
they're really, really lovely.
6 designs, 2 of each. So 12 by 12 papers in total, but they are all double-sided. Plus you get, remember, the extra bonus too, and you get the sticker sheet as well, which is just down there, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
And you also get, of course, all these die-cut images too, don't you?
Yes, you do.
So images that you can just see on the top there. All of those are die cut out for you. So again, for your card making or your scrapbooking, brilliant. $18.99 if you'd like that one today. 833385. That's the first collection for December. The second collection is just over here. This has got slightly more of a floral.
This is beautiful. This is called Everlasting, and it's got peaches, corals, pinks, dark greens. Lovely, lovely paper collection. Think perfect actually for a new baby. Female baby, well, male baby, whatever you choose, but also for weddings, Valentine's Day, real keepsake papers. Absolutely stunning, lovely for card making, but again, I've chosen to use them for 3D projects and album making because that's what I like to do. But they're perfect background papers as well for cards.
Well, you're getting 12 by 12s again, 6 designs, 2 of each, plus you're going to get your sticker sheet and, of course, your die-cut toppies there as well. All of that for just $18.99, so it's a cracking price. It really, really is for all of these. So if you love your florals, your more kind of country cottage look.
It is, yeah, and the colours are really lovely. They really blend really nicely.
Now, there's also something else in the show, but we have a slight hunch, well, not a slight hunch, a big hunch. It's going to be very, very popular because we've done something similar to it in the past. We've actually got the kit in the show that makes this fantastic treasure box. Now, what Maggie has done, she's actually decorated it and made it out of the Kaiser Craft papers that we've got in the show. So this is one of the papers from the last Everlasting paper set that we just showed you. There's the actual treasure chest itself. It's really cool. The other one there with the Under the Sea images, I can show you this one as well. Look at this. You've got a drawer in the bottom. You've also got all the kind of brass furniture that goes with it, of course, as well. But I love the fact that the top is in sections like that, so it opens beautifully.
Yeah, everything's provided for you in the kit except glue and except your decorative papers. So what we've done last time when we brought this kit to air, it was just a black and white option.
Right.
This time we've got a deep blue, which you can see here.
And you're talking about the tape,
The tape, it's called Architape, which is an acid-free and lignin-free bookbinding tape. It's absolutely stunning. So we've bought a dark blue, a deep red and a dark brown option as well.
Well, the red has been used on this particular paper here. That goes with that kind of craft card look really, really well. And gives it almost like a wooden look as well, doesn't it? With the red and the craft card. But beautiful. That could be for notelets. It could be a little jewellery chest, possibly. It could be an organiser caddy for the side of the bed. There's one that you showed me a few minutes ago. It's been decorated in a festive theme. It's almost like a Christmas Eve box.
I'll get that for you. Hold on. Sorry.
They all look totally different depending on how you colour them.
And you can decorate them with paste, whatever you choose to do. I like them with the papers because that's what I like to use. Kay's decorated this one and she's used her texture paste.
How cool is that? So it could
and
be
that's
a little,
the white option.
It could be a little kind of Christmas Eve box or a Boxing Day box if you wanted it to be. So that's got the white tape on it, yeah?
Yep, that's the white tape option.
Yep, so we've got red tape, blue tape,
white tape. We've also got black tape.
Yep.
Let me get you another one.
And brown as well.
And there's a deep brown. I haven't got a deep brown one, but I can show you the dark brown. When we go down the counter, I can show you the dark brown options.
So this one's
is the black.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, brilliant that. Absolutely beautiful.
But they're really fun to do, and they are very easy to do as well.
And you are going to get the clasps as well, and
Yes.
also the little door handle for the drawer
Yep.
down there as well.
Yep.
It comes as a kit to put together yourself. It's all pre-cut for you. All you have to
Yep.
do is just use the tape, and we'll show you how to do that a bit later on. We will see it properly, though, in a minute or two. It's only $29.99 if you like it, and this is the only stock that's in the country.
It is. We've cleared out the... it's a British company we get our tape from. We've cleared them out completely. After the last show,
Yeah.
we weren't sure we would have enough, but we've got enough for today. But that's it then.
Well, what we thought was going to happen is happening. If you want the blue one, because that's what we've used, of course, with our Under the Sea papers today, 60% of the blue option of this chest has gone. So if you're buying the papers to decorate the chest, as we've done here, and look, you've got some glossy accents going on with Turtle's face there as well. Love it. It's just $29.99. Add your Kaiser Craft papers in there as well at the same time. And, well, that's job done then, isn't it? Perfect. OK, more to show you. More from Kaiser Craft. We've got our mini everlasting pad just here. So this is the 6.5-inch size. And you're also going to get those lovely little embellishments as well, these wooden embellishments, which are rather gorgeous. If I just take this, lift this up and flick through it for you. So these are the same images as in the 12
Same
by 12s.
images, but you also get additional pages which are embossed. They're glossy. You have tags in them. And these pads are 6.5 by 6.5.
Right.
So you get smaller versions of the larger patterns, but you also get additional sheets as well that have been embossed, glossy, a little bit sparkly. They're stunning as well. Perfect for cards. Again, I've made a small album with this because it's worked out really well. Lovely sentiments. They just die cut and pop out.
Yeah, as do those as well.
Yeah, and then you've got borders as well.
Fantastic.
So really, it's especially with wooden flourishes, it's a perfect little set just to do whatever you choose,
But
really.
look at the price. It's only $15.99 for both
I know.
of those.
We've really tried to do things so that, you know, you get your money's worth and you can do lots with it. This is a mini album. Well, it's a small album. It's a 7.5 by 7.5, but it's using the 6.5 paper pads. And this is just a little album that I did, incorporating the papers.
Love it. And by the way, we do have magnets in the show.
Yes,
if
we
you
do.
were attempted to buy the actual magnets to do these folding sections and the little envelope tags and all that sort of thing, we've got them in the show today. $15.99 though gets you the 6.5-inch pad with those wooden embellishments. The next one that we got for you, the next pad, is also the 6.5-inch, I believe. Slightly different images though, as you can see here. This is the Under the Sea images, isn't it?
Yes, this is Under the Sea images. So again, you've got a lovely choice of papers. Some of them again will be glossy, slightly different to the ones. You'll have the ones that you have in the 12 by 12, but you'll also have slightly different ones as well.
And you've also got a sheet of the ivory pearls included as well, which is rather cool. If I just flick through this again, we haven't actually undone this one properly, but you can just see. There we go, look.
This has got a beautiful embossed turtles one as well, which is really, really lovely.
Beautiful.
That's
There they are.
it, that one, yeah, it's so lovely.
So you're getting your pearls and you're also getting your little wooden embellishments as well. All of that for just £17.99. And here's a finished
So
card.
that's a card using the wooden embellishments on one of the pages.
And
Thank
if you,
Kay. Kay's done that. She's used embossing powder
embossing
on
powder
there.
on those.
Yep. Yeah.
So you can actually heat them up, even though they're wood, you can heat them up.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's
£17.99.
lovely.
775,382 for that collection.
And then we've done a mini album there. Again, that's using the 6.5. What I've tried to do is incorporate the papers so you can use them however you want, really. Again, this has got magnets. This is using the die-cut embellishments, some of the stencils coming up later on, and die cuts.
So if you like those effects with the flaps that kind of come down, but you don't want them flopping down, a magnet behind there stops that from happening. And of course, they're brilliant for those books that we showed you with Di Oliver, and she's up later on at 11 o'clock as well. So if you fancy stocking up on the magnets, they're in the show. They're on the screen actually now. 48
neodymium.
Neodymium
Yeah,
magnets
neodymium.
for £14.99 is great value. 752,266. Okay, moving on down. Oh, we've missed one. Sorry. Let's go back a bit. Okay, 2 sheets of pearls from Craft Stickers. So you're looking there at 2 sheets of self-adhesive ivory pearls for just £9.99. There they are. And you've also got your embellishments above it as well, the little wooden tray full of embellishments.
They're different to the other
right.
deep sea ones. So
you've got the ship's wheel, you've got the anchor, you've got the shell, and also the garden fence there too. Yeah. They get quite a few of those.
And you've got nice grassy bits and pieces as well.
Good. £9.99 for all of that. Now next we've got the turtle stamps. and also we've got the stencil as well, the template and the stamp side by side, and we've used those to decorate the box that you can see just above.
Yeah.
Again, that's the chest that's in the show today. Lovely images of the turtle though, beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And if you look at the side of the box here, you can see the, you can actually see, yeah, that's it. You can see the sea urchins,
the texture paste,
and texture paste and stuff. Absolutely beautiful. These are beautiful templates. They're green, so they're easy to find. If you put something down, you can't find it. They're quite sturdy as well, because sometimes when you use stencils, sometimes they're a little bit thin, and you can bend the edges. These are very sturdy.
And there, as you can see, is one of the stenciled images. There we go. Look. If I just show you some stamped images there as well. Lots of opportunity for your glossy accents in these cards.
Those turtles are actually die cut from the embellishment pack, but you can see the weed behind is from the stencils. That's using the stamps again there. Lovely background.
Lovely. £12.99 then for those stamps and, of course, that stencil as well. The next one that we've got is another stamp and stencil option as well. And there you've got the kind of fishing net, the fisherman's net, and also you've then got those beautiful, almost like, what do you call them?
Sea urchins, sand dollars and sea urchins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also they're also like mandalas.
Yes, they are.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. So that's what the actual stencil looks like.
Beautiful.
And then this one has this fishing net stamp is absolutely lovely.
Really fine as well.
It's really, really fine and delicate. Thank you, Kay. This is a lovely card.
Well, we are incredibly busy for everything. You're loving the underwater theme, obviously, and you're loving the kind of country cottage look to the other pad set as well. Now, still with Kaiser Craft, we've then got dies for you next. So these dies are the undersea decorative dies. You've got the turtle, you've got the shell, you've got the coral as well, the starfish. All of those images on the front are in die form on the back. They're only £18.99 for all of them as well.
These are beautiful die cuts. They really, really are, and they really enhance any project that you do. I've just cut them out of black card there and just put a bit of gilding wax on, just so you can see, but they really cut out beautifully.
Make your own underwater sea scenes.
Yeah, really, really lovely. Think of all the other things you can use. Use your Duralai, your acetate, so you can really get a really, really lovely different dimension to your crafting.
Absolutely. Next, we've got these two sea urchins for you, but they don't have to be sea urchins. They're just a lovely pattern at the end of the day, aren't they? You get the large one and you get the medium size as well, and they emboss beautifully well as cut.
They do.
There you go, look.
And think about folding them in half for tags for your album pages. There are little slots in the top one, so you could slide little things into there. Again, you know, don't just think, oh, it's a sea urchin die. It isn't. There's lots you can do with it.
Sure, brilliant. Then we go to stamps next. All three sets of these stamps are included together. They are beautiful. You've got, again, a floral theme going on there as well. You've got the kind of trellis in the back, in the centre, as you can see there. And then you've also got flowers and enjoy the little things. Cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, and live today.
Yeah, we've really spoilt you here because we've bought you all three stamp kits, and they go with the Everlasting collection. They stamp absolutely beautifully, really fine, delicate lines, beautiful stamps. You'll be able to do a lot with them as well.
They're only about $6.33 a set.
Yeah, it's really, really good value. We've
we've
listened to what everybody have said, and we've tried to really bring you good value.
And they stamp a dream. There's
they
the
do
trellis,
stamp
look.
a dream. Yeah, that's just some of the flowers just stamped round the edge.
Together is a beautiful place to be. There we go.
One there. And these are also using the papers from the 6.5 pad.
Excellent. £18.99 and all three stamp sets are yours, 259339. Now, my personal favourite, I love this. I love vintage postcards and I love all things kind of postage stamp as well. You can actually make this into almost like a little jigsaw puzzle if you wanted to.
You could, yeah.
You've got 6 postage stamp dies here, all in one die, but this is what it actually cuts out.
Yeah. So it cuts it out completely, but then you can separate them. This is absolutely stunning. And think of other paper collections that do stamps and things like that, you can now die cut your black and mount it on top.
I mean, I'd be tempted as well to put these on even hand-delivered card envelopes and just write something, you know, a little inscription on it.
And again, some people may be aware, but you can get little tiny instant photo things that do stickers. So you could just pop them on and then pop it on your envelope. Go from there. It's a beautiful stamp die, and it's really, really unusual. I've never seen anything like this.
Already 10% of the stock's gone. You're loving it as well. I thought you would. Now, the next set of stamps, or dies, is basically stamps but larger. So here you've got 3 different kind of corrugated edges in different sizes there. So it's like an oversized set of stamps, I suppose. £13.99. You'll have all sorts of fun decorating those and maybe putting pictures of yourself on them rather than the Queen or whatever.
Whatever you choose, yeah.
Just a bit of fun, really, aren't they?
That's the right way. Sorry, Dave.
That's right. So there we go. So you can use them to make frames, but also you can make them to use your, or use to make your toppers there as well. So you get the 4-inch, you get the 3.5-inch, and you get the 2 3/4 inch wide as well. All three of them for £13.99. Now the next option that we've got for you are two options of the ribbon that we've got on the show, and it's not rip-wrap, is it?
No, it's luxury grosgrain ribbon. This is absolutely beautiful ribbon.
And these will tie in with the paper packs.
They've been designed, well, we've picked them to match the paper pads. Thank you, Stuart. The perfect match.
Perfect match.
I was a bit worried when he picked them because sometimes I think, oh, I'm not sure, but they're perfect match. Yeah. Thank you, Stuart. They go really, really beautifully, again, for your card making, album making, 3D. Really, really lovely.
Only £9.99 as well. So you've got the option of the blue option, which is there, 631246. You've got 4 colours, 2 metres each. That's 8 metres in total. Or you've got the Everlasting, which is, again, going to team up with a paper kit that we showed you earlier on. That's got green in it. It's got wonderful corally pink, a cream as well, and a pink there for £9.99. 090388, your item number. That's new today. Now, also, I mentioned the magnets. We've got these magnets in. Now, whenever we bring them to you, they always sell out. We've got double the stock that we normally are able to get in the show. Have we got enough to last the hour? That's the big question. They're only £14.99. They're the neodymium magnets. Well done. Neodymium magnets, and of course you get the positive and the negative. So potentially there you've got about 24 projects you can put magnets on. And of course they not only work with the demonstrations in the show and the fantastic treasure chest in the show today, but they're also going to work with, of course, Di Oliver's fantastic books
work with those as well. Yeah.
So if you want those, they are just £14.99 for 48 of them, and that's 752266, your item number there. And then at the end, the treasure chest, as I keep calling it, is this box. It's made from grey board. These are the pieces, and of course the tape option is what you choose. So the grey board is grey board, but we've got limited stocks of the different coloured tapes, and these are what give you the kind of hinge to the box lid, the treasure chest lid. So you've got choices of either the blue, which is that one there, you can have the red tape, you can have the brown tape, you can have the black tape, or you can have the white tape. So however you envisage decorating this box, choose whichever you want to go for. The blue is the one that's in the lead, I believe, at the moment, because obviously that works with the under the sea papers brilliantly if you are planning to decorate the box with the papers. And you get full instructions, all the components you need, and you even get the antique brass fixings as well that you can just see here, the clasps for the box, even the little brads, so that you can fix the handle onto the drawer. Really cool. £29.99. It has sold out previously when we've done something similar, but we've never had this much choice before with the different coloured tapes.
No, we haven't.
Really good.
No.
531697 is your item number, and the website's got everything there if you have a little look. Hochanda.com. OK, let's crack on with the demo then, and let's show you how you can well, use the papers, but also how you can put the treasure chest together. We'll cover that a bit later as well. But if you go to the website, you'll see everything that is Kaiser Craft from Australia, of course. That's an Australian brand, and it's immediate dispatch as well. You don't have to wait for it or anything like that. But we've got all the Kaiser Craft paper sets there, and of course the ribbons are there as well, and the dies. Everything you need you'll find if you go to Hochanda.com. I do love those stamp dies. I think they're great.
They're absolutely lovely, aren't they? So different as well. I've never seen anything like them before.
Very popular, those stamp dies as well. So get them. Go for both of them if you can afford it. £18.99 and £13.99. Right, Maggie, what are we going to do first?
Right, OK. I'm just going to talk. With the box kit, because obviously it's generated quite a lot of interest.
Yeah.
All the pieces are precision laser cut. So they're designed so that everything slots together really, really easily. I'm not actually going to put one together.
Right.
But it's just to show you can see how easily that's slotted together there, and then that one will just slot in there like that. Perfect. And then what you need to do is you need to apply tacky glue and then pop it on there like that.
Okay.
Once you've made your box up, then you can line all the raw edges with your archi-tape.
Now, if it is the blue archi-tape that you want to go for, I've got to let you know 80% of the stock of that has gone. That is the one that we used, obviously, on the under the sea treasure chest. I mean, that would be a lovely box. Maybe they put your cotton wool buds in or something like that in the bathroom, wouldn't it?
You'd have a really nice, if you were giving somebody a gift, a really nice floral, smelly selection.
Yeah, cosmetics or something like that.
But this kit is a lovely project to give to a crafter.
Yeah.
But also, some of the design team, they were saying that older grandchildren would put it together easily. So
absolutely.
and there are there's videos on Cool Cats Craft on YouTube how to put it together if you need a hand, but there are instructions with it.
Right.
So everything, we've tried to do it so everything comes with it.
Great. Everything
So
apart from, of course, the covering
the blue
papers
and your paper.
and the blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everything else is there.
Okay. So this is the tape. This is called Architape, and it's a flexible fabric bookbinding tape, and it's very, very sticky.
I've not heard of it before.
Okay, yeah, no, it's a new product that we sourced.
Ah, right.
Yeah. So I'm just going to show you the process about how to fit the roof together. So I've already started.
I love the fact it kind of flexes.
Yeah, it flexes, and because it's I'll show you in a minute when I actually finish doing it. So if you look here, I've got a right side where I've just got the lines of tape going down, and on the back I've got the joins here, okay, which is fine. So, but you want to always have a complete line on one side.
Right.
Okay, and then you're going to line. You cut your tape, and you should have more than enough tape in your kits for this. So you cut your tape, so it will go round. It'll go round and cover over there like that.
I've got to let you know, Maggie, the blue has now gone. Technically, the last one's been put into someone's basket, so unless it bounces back, it's sold out, I'm afraid, the blue. We've still got red, brown, black and white, okay? That's the tape options.
Okay, so all your pieces will be marked, and it'll tell you what to do. So this is one of your roof slats. So you've got your tape stuck halfway along there.
Yeah.
You're going to line it up, top and bottom. You're going to butt it together like that, okay? That's what's actually called a shim width. Okay,
right.
And then you're going to just drop it down, and can you see you've got an equal line?
Yes.
Equal gap all the way down. So you're going round there, along there, and just stick that one.
So if you put it too close, it wouldn't have the flexibility of movement, would it?
No. No, it wouldn't. So we'll do one more just to show you.
It's pretty simple. It doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't. So again, you want your strain, and you always don't put your tape so it's at the edge of a thing, because you want your crease, your hinge in the middle of a piece of tape.
Right.
Okay, so same again, same principle again, and as you can see, it's very sticky. And with the white as well, you know, you can stamp on it, you can do all sorts, you can paint on this as well.
Okay.
Because we recommend once you put your box together, paint it with, you know, black gesso or white gesso. But I have to say, with both the blue and the red one, I didn't paint them at all. I painted the box, but I didn't paint the roof at all.
Right.
Okay, so this is 7 pieces. You'll actually have 9. Okay, so that's all stuck down. Then you're going to take your bone folder, and you're just going to go in between each seam.
Right. Making it into more of a hinge.
Yeah. But because it's not paper or crepe tape, it's pretty good.
It's a great project to get your teeth into, though,
Yeah.
isn't it? And something practical that you can use at the end of the day as well, or
Yes.
gift at the end of
Yeah,
the day. Is it going to be a
definitely.
bedside chest? Is it going to be in the bathroom? Is it going to be in the kitchen? Or maybe on the
Right.
desk at work?
So then you manipulate it, okay?
Yeah.
Now you can manipulate this as much as you want, and the tape won't rip, okay?
Yeah.
And that's how you get your flexibility for your tape. And you can see at the ends here, you've got a really nice, neat finish. So that's your theory there,
Okay.
Then I'm just going to show you paper matching. Now, obviously, I would have my white tape all the way there, but when you're paper matching, if you look at the red box, Dave, you can see that the paper matches all the way up from the drawer up to there, up to there.
Yes.
And then I stopped there, and then I started another piece, so it matches all the way on the roof.
I didn't notice that, but yeah, I can see it now. You pointed out.
And then when you look here, it matches. If you look, I think, did you say the blue one's sold out?
The blue one's
one,
gone,
you can actually see the matching. The black one, you can see the matching. It's
But remember,
all
this is
geared.
one of the papers as well from the 12x12, the Everlasting collection that we got in the show today.
Yeah.
And it looks like craft card, it really does, which makes it look like a wooden chest.
Yes. So if I just keep this one for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're paper matching, if you want to match everything all together, don't do what I did the first time I did it and cut it to fit your drawer and then work up, because your drawer, your paper is slightly narrower than your box.
Right.
Okay. So always pick your widest bit first, which would be your roof or your lid, and put a little mark there, and you know that's your widest depth. because when it comes down to there, you'll be able to trim it down and trim it down for your drawer as well. So the next thing you do is you find your measurement. So I'm just going to do the roof this time. So I want to see how wide I want it.
So you're not really measuring it, you just...
You can do it by
eyeballing,
eyeball it, yeah. Okay, so that's that there. Then the next thing I do, and with the Kaiser Craft papers, every strip that says Kaiser Craft along the bottom, don't throw it away, because on the other side there will be something. It'll be a sentiment, it'll be a decorative strip, whatever. So don't throw it away. And now I've lost my mark where I put my paper. Ah, here it is. Okay, so we'll cut this down here. Okay, and then I know that this slat is about 1 inch.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for 7/8 of an inch. So before I do anything, just to make it easier for me, this is low tack tape. Bless you. Okay, so my low tack tape there. So 7/8 of an inch. Cut it. 1 with an arrow. Okay.
Right.
Cut it 2 with an arrow, okay? And that's what you do. And the
so that way you know which direction to have the paper so that the pattern carries on.
Because otherwise it takes you hours and hours and hours
like a jigsaw.
Trying to get it all matched up. You think, no. So what you would do then, so we'll start here. Here's some I've cut out earlier.
This is the perfect project for these papers, isn't it?
It is. But I have to say, both collections work absolutely beautifully with this. And this is from the Eternal collection, but also look how nicely those pinks go with the deep red as well.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
really lovely.
We still have the red option in the chest if you want it. That's still available, but it is getting very busy for all of them. 40% of the red's gone, and that red with the craft card paper really does work beautifully well, doesn't it? And actually the red would go with everything else that's in that collection of papers. So if you do want that, this is from Cool Cats. This isn't Kaiser Craft, but it's from Cool Cats, and we've got all the stock in the country. When it's gone, we can't get any more until next year. So grab it while we've got it at $29.99.
Right. So, right, okay. So obviously I would have white tape there, but I'm just going to show you how this works through. And I like to ink the edges as well. So we'll put that one on there. Okay. And there's 2 other things. When I'm doing albums or 3D projects, anything like that, there are 2 essential things that I always keep with me. And they are my Wink of Stella clear pen and my Sakura glitter pen, because they're perfect for just going in and adding a little bit of sparkle. Do it as you go along, so you don't forget. So now we'll do number 2.
And also glossy accents.
Oh, you know me, I'm glossy accents queen. I was trying to work out the other day how much I use, and I must use a big pot at least 1 a month, which is a lot. But then I like to put it on quite thickly.
Yeah.
So
but it is a lovely thing. I mean, you've got some...
Makes such a difference.
For here, for example, where there's a spot of colour, I don't know if that's glossy accents or not.
That is. I actually added the colour to that because I wanted it to pick out the red.
Right.
But yes, I added glossy accents to it. If anything's shiny that I've done, usually it's because it's got glossy accents on it.
And that's the clear sparkle pen, the Wink of
Stella.
Yes,
yeah.
So you've got the glitter on the belly of the bird there too. It's just nice and supple though, isn't it?
But it's just little tiny touches like that, I think, that make all the difference. And if you're glossy accenting, if you're doing an album, most people know you decorate your pages first before you stick them in. Do your glossy accents as you go along. Don't do it once you've stuck the pages in, because it will be much harder to balance the pages. So this is, I'll just do this last one and then you'll see the principle. Okay.
Looking good.
So that's stuck there. That's just stuck on with collal glue. You can use some cosmic shimmer glue. So there you can see you've got your roll top lid starting, and it matches perfectly.
Doesn't it?
And it's so, trust me, it is so easy to do, and the papers are stunning.
The papers are perfect for decorating the box. Let me just show you, I won't show you the blue one again, because obviously we've sold out of the one with the blue tape, but I can show you this one. This is actually brown papers. You may have got some papers at home that maybe you've got some you know, graphic 45 or something like that, that you don't know what to make out of it or whatever. Perfect to make a chest like this out of it. But again, Maggie's done the glossy accents over certain squares there, just a few of them, and it makes it look like it's been enamelled. You get the furniture for it, the actual clasp, you get the little handle as well, everything you need apart from the paper to decorate it. You choose what tape you'd like. This is actually the black tape, and that works really well with the brown paper. Really does work well, but there is a brown option as well. What are the other options? Red, white. So it's red, white, black and brown. Those are the 4 colour options at the moment for that tape. There we go, look, that's what you're going to be choosing between. The box is all the same colour anyway, it's all grey board. Or we've had one blue one that's bounced back. Someone's card didn't go through, or someone changed their mind, got distracted or whatever. So if you want that last blue one, which is what we've used there on the under the water papers, put it in your basket and check out, and you'll get the last one. $29.99. 531 697 if you want that chest. Very busy for that. Okay, and everything else in the show from Kaiser Craft, of course. As we said before, the actual paper packs here, they've released 2 new releases, or 2 themes each month. This is the one for December. This is the deep sea one, or under the sea as I've been calling it. You're going to get 12 sheets of 12 by 12, double-sided, so potentially 24 images that you can choose between. You get 2 of each, and 6 designs. Then also, what Kaiser Craft have done, these 2 speciality papers have been added into your order as well. And that's got a beautiful glossy shine to the shell. So that's included on top of your 12 sheets as a bonus. You get a sheet of stickers as well, and you also get all of these die cuts too, different images associated with the turtles and coral and everything under the sea you can think of, anchors, that sort of thing. And some little verses and sentiments there as well. Living the dream is one of the verses just there. So that is only $18.99 for all of that. Perfect to decorate the box with or construct the box with, and that's 833385. And the other pack as well, the other set is this set here, which is called Everlasting Collection, and you're going to get 12 sheets this time, and they're all double-sided. 6 designs, 2 of each, more of a floral theme, like a country cottage theme to that one. And again, you're going to get the sheet of stickers as well, and you're going to get the die cuts too. Excellent.
Okay.
You?
Right, we're just going to play with the turtle stamps.
Right.
Because they're so lovely. And I just wanted to show, we'll just do a very quick card.
I know these turtle stamps are very, very popular. My only ever experience of a turtle, I was on a cruise a few years ago, and we were in the Caribbean, and we looked over the side of the ship, and there was a turtle, massive
They're
turtle.
huge,
yeah,
aren't they?
right the way alongside the ship, and it swam with the ship for about an hour, just following it.
They're such graceful things as well, so I'm just going round.
Over 40% of the stock of this is gone.
Well, I'm not surprised. If you get, you'll be delighted with this when you get it home, because it's so lovely. Just put that there.
Really cute.
They're lovely, aren't they?
They are lovely.
I like their expressions as well. So we'll just put that one there like that. Okay, and then we'll take a little bit of sparkle. I've gone really bright colours today. I just thought, you know what? And this is a Sakura pen.
Mm-hmm. A friend of mine actually lives in Greece, and he's got a little dish on a coffee table with a few tiny little terrapins in. Really cute. And Robin, my producer, she used to have terrapins as well.
They bite though, don't they? Terrapins?
I don't know. I don't think it's done.
I don't know. I know we had some that bit.
Fascinating to watch though.
Yes. But when you think about it, when you watch them swimming, they're just... Because that shell must weigh a ton.
Mm.
Sorry, this is just...
And that's one of the Sakura gel pens, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know, they're really lovely. You get a really nice, bright... This is just such a lovely collection to be bright. You can do it muted tones, pastels. I like my distress inks, but I just think sometimes it's nice to have a pop of colour.
I'm pretty sure that we have Sakura gel pens in stock as well.
I think you do,
I can't remember
yeah.
who supplies them now, but we've got them on the website, I'm sure we have.
I think Hobby Art do the Wink of Stella, don't they?
Yes, they do, yeah.
Right, so, and then we'll go in with a green.
Jenny Mays and the team.
Yeah, so we'll just have a little bit of green.
So in the stamps, the stamp collection of the turtles, I'll just grab the set, actually. I'll get Chloe to grab the set for me, thank you. Just so you can see all the different sizes of turtle that you've got. The small one that Maggie's using is obviously that one there. You've also got the big turtle there as well, the bubbles too, and all of these shells, that kind of collage of shells down the bottom there, really lovely. £12.99 is all they are, again from Kaiser Craft, and it comes with this as well. It comes with the stencil and the template included too. So you get both of those. And you pay probably £6 or £7 for a stencil, so to get both the stamps and the stencil for £12.99 is really good value.
I'm just going to look for the right stencil.
You could use that on furniture maybe.
You could. Well, Kay's used them on the box, hasn't she? All the
she
stencils.
has.
So.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that's my little turtles done there. So we'll just have a little bit of some fronds. Yeah,
so with stencils, the lovely thing is you can use them in so many ways.
Yes,
all your
you
mixed
can.
media, slap it on. If you're just using distress inks or distress oxides or whatever, fine. Spritz it, do those kind of faux bleaching techniques.
You can do pixie powders.
Yep. And you can use them on fabric, you can use them on cards, use them on furniture that you want to upcycle or just kind of regenerate.
Right, that's fine. That's just giving it a little bit of a... And we'll just go around the edge a little tiny bit. And then we'll take our card.
And the other set of stamps comes with the stencil as well, which I kind of liken to almost like mandalas.
Yes.
And this
Well,
is
I really like sea urchins. I think they're fascinating things.
Yeah. And there you've got your fishing net, which is fab. I love that.
That is so delicate.
Yeah, it's so fine and so different too. Great background, but to get the stencil as well.
Yeah.
They can be sea urchins, but also they could just be wonderful patterns, wonderful shapes.
And also sand dollars. The middle one there, it's like a sand dollar, which is, have you seen sand? They're like a very fine coral. Well, they're not. I don't think they are coral, but they're flat, like a dollar.
Okay.
But they have that pattern in the middle. So they're a bit like not a poppadom crisp, but they remind me of something like that. But they are absolutely beautiful. Really, really fragile though.
All those prawn cocktail flavour ones.
Yeah. That's it. Yes,
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah. So and then we're just going to use some of the papers from the 6.5 pack.
Yeah.
I tell you, everything coordinates so well with these. If you're somebody that's just starting out and you worry about colour matching and stuff like this, go for these because you won't be disappointed. So let me just put that one.
So the 6x6 papers, or 6.5 they are actually, the papers.
Yes, they are.
You've got two choices. It comes with the pearls and the lasered wooden embellishments as well. So you can choose between either the everlasting or the deep sea. But you're going to get, of course, the wooden embellishments with the deep sea, and you've got all those different effects as well. We've not opened this one, but if I just hold it up so you can see, you've actually got like an enamel on that one. So you've got that lovely shine surface. You've got it on that one as well. There we go, look. So that's the deep sea 6.5-inch pad. That's the everlasting, which is more the floral one. And they both come with, of course, the wooden chipboard elements as well. And one of them comes with the pearls as well, doesn't it? Is that the deep sea one? Right.
Okay. And then...
Looking good.
Thank you. I'll do this. I'm not going to use my stamp platform, so hopefully I'll be all right.
What does that verse say?
It says, life looks better underwater.
And that's in one of the stamp sets, is it?
That's in that stamp set,
right, good.
yeah.
Okay.
So actually I'm going to take this off. I'm going to give it a bit more dimension because it's a bit flat. Oh, well I was. Okay, imagine that has dimension. Okay, because my glue is gunked up.
Well, these stamps, you're loving them. Half the stock's gone on these, the sea turtle stamp set. And, of course, you're getting the turtle stencil as well.
And then I think I'd do a few little bubbles with my sparkle pen.
Why not? Air bubbles.
Yeah. Well, they're supposed to go up, aren't they? That's how you tell if you're scuba diving. If it's dark and it's the wrong way, you don't know which way up you are. It's the way the bubbles go.
I've really thought about that, I suppose.
Apparently.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, I did it once. I never do it again. So. Right, that's it. And
There
that's
it
just
is.
using, that is really a very simple one, but these stamps are absolutely lovely.
Okay,
And the
Maggie, I'll be
papers
back
are
with you in a
too.
second.
Yep,
I'm just
that's
going to
fine.
remind you then of all the Kaiser Craft goodies. Have a look at the website because that's all there for you as well. Every kit that we've got in the show is there, including, of course, the stamps and the stencils and the dies too. But we'll remind you of all of it, and all of it ties together really nicely. All of it kind of works. Like the coloured ribbon, for example, going with that fantastic under the water or under the sea themed paper kit as well. All ties together nicely, all colour coordinates. Okay, so here we've got our under the sea, and of course we actually covered the chest with the under the sea papers. Now I'm afraid that chest is sold out in the blue option, which is what we used the blue tape on there. That's now gone. We do still have it available though in the red, in the black, in the white and in the brown, I do believe. But this is the under the sea papers, which are a new release of papers for this month, for December. You're going to get 12 by 12 sheets double-sided, but you're also going to get an extra couple of designer sheets, these here, concept sheets, which are extra. 40% of the stock of this is gone. You've loved it as well. You're going to get a sticker sheet, which is just down here. All of these, quite simply, are just peel off and stick down. They're all cut out for you. There we go, look. And they're actually, rather than being paper, they're actually card stickers. So they're very, very good quality and very, very thick. So that's your sticker sheet. Then you've also got all these die cuts over here as well, which you can put your glue on, of course, and use those on your card making as well. You've got turtles, silhouettes of turtles, got coral, sea urchins, all those sort of things. I think a mermaid in there as well. All of that for just $18.99. Brand new today, 833385. Then we've got the Everlasting, which is the kind of country cottage look. This is 12 by 12 papers as well. 24 designs because they're all double-sided. So like this one, for example, has got beautiful flowers one side, flip it over, and you've got that a craft card effect, which is rather lovely. A sheet of stickers as well, just like with the Under the Sea one. And then you also get all these die cuts as well. So a lot for your money. So that is just $18.99 as well. 416420, your item number. And then we go to the 6.5 pads. Now, these also tie in nicely with the 12 by 12s. It's basically a scaled-down version of what we've just shown you. This one has got the lasered embellishments. So there you've got all of those wooden images that you can see. You've got fleur-de-lis, you've got the word love, little doilies as well. Really cute. And then the pad itself is the same images, plus a few more, from the 12 by 12, but in the 6.5 inch size. And you've also got some wonderful tags that you can trim out and cut out there as well if you want to. And going to the back, you then start to see some of those kind of designer sheets. You've got that beautiful, almost like an enamelled paper there. You've also got some foiled as well. That's clear foiling on that one, which is really effective. And then at the back, you've got some die cuts as well. Die cut tabs and tags. Little messages. You get 4 sheets of die cuts in the back of the pad as well. So those two together, the die cuts and the pad, are just £15.99. Great price. And then next to that, we've then got the deep sea. But this is actually coming with the die cuts again. Different type of die cuts. And then you're getting a sheet of self-adhesive pearls as well. So this has got a sea theme to it. You've got the die cuts in turtles and shells and starfish, all that sort of thing. And then, of course, the pad is a scaled-down version of the bigger sheets that we showed you, and the adhesive pearls as well. £17.99 for that one, and that's 775382. We then have got the beach embellishments and the pearls as well. So you get 2 sheets of pearl stickers for £9.99, and you get the wooden embellishments too. Ship's wheel, conch shell, I think, and there's an anchor and some coral in there as well. All of that for £9.99. Great value for money. Now then, we then go to our turtle stamps and our turtle stencil. Very busy for this. Everyone's loving the turtles. I'll just show you some cards that Maggie's made using these. Approaching 60% of this is now gone. There's some of the stamps. And there's some of the stamps that have been cut out and coloured in as well. Really lovely. And there is your turtle that's been stenciled. £12.99, 645344. That's new from Kaiser Crafts this month. And then we've got the fishing net, which I particularly like as a background. That's really, really good, and it's really fine as well. And then you've got the sea urchins there as well on the stencil. So if I just show you those quickly, there we are. They've been stenciled through very effectively. There we go. 40% of the stock has gone. Oh, that's also got the fishing net on it. I've just dropped that in again for you. Shows you how fine it is. Now, I'm not sure what stock's going to be left at 2 o'clock this afternoon, because Maggie does have another show at 2 today. So grab it now, because if it's sold out, we won't be able to get any more for the 2 o'clock show. We then go to the deep sea dies. Now, the deep sea dies have got the turtle, the coral, again, more seashells, and the ferns there as well, the kind of seaweed die. $18.99 for all of those. 4 dies in total. Is that right? No, 6 dies. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. 6 dies, not 4. Ignore that. For $18.99. And then the sea urchins, they are obviously sea urchins, but at the same time they can be just a pretty mandala-style die, can't they? Don't have to be sea urchins at all. So here that comes. That's $18.99 for the 2 of them. 2 dies there. $392,817. Then 3 sets of stamps. Now these kind of tie in nicely with the everlasting 12 by 12 pads we showed you, and you get 3 sets here. We're really spoiling you for value. 15 stamps in total for $18.99, and you've got some lovely sentiments there as well. Together is a beautiful place to be forever. Lovely flowers and bird scenes there as well. So that's 259,339. Cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, and live today. £18.99 gets you the whole lot, just $6.33 each. And what really I love the whole show, but this in particular is great. The postage stamp die, really different. It's going to cut 6 stamps out at once, and it will give you the option of either separating them or keeping them as one like that. It's entirely up to you. 40% of this is gone as well. Very busy for that one. And then if you want the individual stamps, but slightly larger, here they are. Think of them as like you know, deckled-edged frames, really. But when you cut them out, they make fantastic frames as well as wonderful blanks. There's a 4-inch one, there's a 3.5-inch and a 2 3/4. But then, of course, if you use the 2 dies together, you create this fantastic frame effect. $13.99, 474 506. 3 dies, but so many ways of using them. That's been a popular choice as well at $13.99. Then we've got the ribbon choices. The ribbon is either the deep sea option at the top, which are all the blues and the creams to go with the deep sea papers. And then the other set just beneath it is, of course, the everlasting to go with the country cottage theme. So they all tie in really nicely. $9.99 if you'd like that. The everlasting one's on the bottom of the screen, 090388 if you want the blue, then that's 631246. Finally, we've got our treasure chest, which has been very, very popular. Now, remember, we've got the magnets as well, haven't we? Where are they? There they are. So there's 48 magnets there. So that's 24 fastenings you can make. So if you're going to be doing any of Di Oliver's books that we did earlier on today, and she's doing again at 11 o'clock, or if you're making maybe the treasure chest and you want maybe to have a magnet fastener on that, you could do that, use it on there as well if you wanted to. But they're really strong. They're $14.99 if you want these. Really good. They're very thin, which is what you want when you're doing like your journals and your memory books and that sort of thing. Very busy for these. Stock up on them while we've got them. We've actually got double the stock that we had last time, and we sold out of those. We've got a lot of stock, but they are going quickly. And they're really, really affordable at $14.99 for 48 of them. And then finally, we've got the craft box at the end here, or the treasure chest, as I've been calling it. You can choose between, I'm afraid the blue has gone. We've got black, white, red or brown tape, and that's, of course, what you can see when you're building the kind of concertina lid of the treasure chest. So it holds it all together nicely. $29.99, very strong tape that, and it's from Cool Cats, and this is all the stock we have in the UK. 531697, and you too could be making treasure chests just like this. But maybe you've got papers at home already that you would love to make this particular chest out of. Feel free, just order this on its own if you want to. Okay, now the Freedom Club, of course, lots of reasons why you want to join that. The first main reason everybody always says is that you don't pay postage. Everybody loves no P&P, and that's what Freedom members enjoy every day that they're a member. And you can join today for £6.97. It's 88888 item number, and you'll get a member's badge which you can wear with pride. You get discounts on certain items, and you also get your monthly newsletter as well, but you never pay postage as long as you're a Freedom member. So keep it running and get postage paid. 88888 is your item number. And if you're in Europe as well, or in the USA, you too can also join Freedom. It's only, in Europe it is €14.97, and in USA it is $19.99 for membership, and that covers your shipping and handling as well, which is great. Right, Maggie, got enough time for another demo?
Yeah, a quick one, I think. Okay, we're going to use one of these stamps from the Everlasting collection of 3 stamps. These are absolutely stunning stamps again, and I'm just going to do a very quick... in there.
And of course, whatever platform you may have got at home, these are going to work brilliantly. Whether
they
it's
do work
blocks
brilliantly. Yeah, and don't forget to just have a bit of acetate in there. It protects your things. Right, I've started colouring one in just to save a bit of time. So we're just going to do it with distress inks.
Okay.
And we'll just go in. But as I say, these are such lovely images as well. Stamped beautifully. This is stamped onto hot pressed watercolour card.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that well, I'm saying that, theoretically the ink should still move when I go in with some water.
And these themes that Kaiser Craft bring out every month, they couldn't be further apart from each other, really, couldn't they? Under the Sea and the Country Cottage,
They're
two totally different
very
works.
different, aren't they? But I have to say, when I got the stuff to start working with, I was just like, where do I begin? Because they're just so lovely.
Mm.
And well, both of them, the more you work with a collection, the more you think, oh yes, I could do this, I could do that.
Oh, another top tip from Maggie, actually, just seeing this reminded me, if you're buying the magnets today, if you are using them possibly maybe in your stamping platform or something like that, if you struggle to kind of separate them, you can always put a little bit of tape over them like this. It makes them easier to kind of lift off the magnetised surface. So,
actually, if you've got your magnets, when you get them, if you slide one off, that's the easiest way to separate them.
Right.
Just slide the top off like that. You see it's moving already.
Yeah, I know. Got a life of their own.
They have. Just keep them out of reach of children and pets.
Yeah.
Because they are very, very strong.
And because they're the distress pens, of course, the ink moves really nicely with water.
It does, yeah. We'll just go very lightly with that. I haven't done the bird's feet. Put that into there. We're all right, we're fine.
Looking good.
Thank you. And I can get the lid off the... Ooh, that's a bit dry, isn't it? Not much there.
I think that ink pad's seen better days.
I think it has.
Don't wait until we show you things as well. If there's anything that you see being used, like distress inks or distress oxides or anything like that, just go to the website, because they're all there. Even if we're not mentioning them, they'll be available on the website.
Yeah, we are getting a bit here, so we're okay. And I think in the next hour, if we've got any left, I'll show you about using magnets and album pages and
great.
How to do a ribbon board and stuff like that, because I wanted to showcase all the stamps and things because they are so beautiful. Yeah, it's really subtle. So there was enough ink there, just. Time to buy some more, I think.
Yeah. Now, this is one of the papers out of the Everlasting set.
Yeah, out of the 6.5 collection. Yeah. So I think I'm going to have my stripes.
Is that actually corrugated? Or?
No, it looks it though, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
They are absolutely brilliant at bringing out papers that look textured.
Yeah. But it's actually a photographic image.
Yeah.
Or...
Yep. They're very, very clever at doing that, because when you touch it, you expect it to be ridged.
It's like an optical illusion.
Yes. Yep. Right, let's line that up. It's going to be that way.
Okay. Let's just get that 6x6 paper pad again. I just want to flick through some of those.
Want some scissors, or is it open, that one?
Let's just have a little look at this, because there's loads and loads. There's the corrugated look there. You get a couple of each of them. Get a few more designs in the pad than you do actually in the 12x12. You can get all those tags as well, which are really handy and useful. And then at the back, you start to get some of those that have got... you know,
you've got die cuts and things like
Yeah,
that, and
they've
embossed bit. It's like glossy accents, but it isn't, is it?
Yeah, no, it's not glossy.
It's like a glossy sheen to it.
Lovely shine to it. So there's all sorts of different textures on that one there as well, look. See? Lovely and shiny. Like it's been enamelled or something. And then you've got some that have got foil. Got clear foil on that one. Gold foil, I think, in there as well somewhere. And all these tags, die-cut tags at the back. Really, really useful. $15.99, but you are getting, remember, your pad along with your laser-cut wooden embellishments and a little tray as well.
Okay, so this is one of the other papers. The colours are just lovely, and the ribbons work really beautifully with them. Oop, that's a bit on the wonk. That's better. So
They're kind of ice creamy colours, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I remember now why I had that there. That's going to go on there. So that's that. And then if I put that on there, it's a bit bland.
Yeah.
So I'm going to slide this one onto here. I love this lace edge.
Yeah.
I just think it's absolutely stunning.
And there's something about white on craft card colour.
Yeah, well, I like embossing like that, heat embossing with white and craft card. But it's like they've thought of everything in this collection. So I think it would be really lovely for weddings and things. And I was thinking with their stamps, particularly with some of the floral images, lovely, just gold detail embossing powder. One of the stamps has got like a line across it, And you could do really lovely invitations with that as well, I think.
Good idea.
So that's that on there. Right, let's see if this is working now. It was earlier.
And loads of you have gone for the treasure chest today, which I'm really pleased about. Remember, we do still have 4 of the 5 colours, and that's referring to the tape. The boxes themselves are all the same colour. They're grey board, basically. But you can choose either black, white, brown or red as the tape that actually joins the lid together. And that will decorate the whole box, of course. It kind of lines the drawer as well. It holds everything together, basically. You choose which colour tape you want, and then you can construct it yourself.
Okay, and then we'll just put this one on here. I've got a little bit of glue. That's just going to go on there like that. And again, there's my sparkly pen. Here it is. We'll just have a little bit of sparkle on the berries. And I probably glossy accent these berries later. But then just to...
It's not like you.
No. just to soften the background again. Do like random triple dots, just with your sparkle. Just takes the edge off a bit.
Well, the everlasting stamp sets with this stamp, of course, that Maggie's working on are on the screen. $18.99, 15 stamps in total. And they do stamp a dream, don't they?
Yeah, they stamp absolutely beautifully. So it's a bit wonky, I can see, looking at that. But these images are lovely. And you can see the silver triple dots there. You could do them with white as well. It's really effective with that as well.
Brilliant.
So it's just a bit of fun.
OK, well, we're nearly out of time. Let's have a little look at some of the highlights then of the show, what you can still order. There's the stamp set that we were just using. $18.99 the price. You've got 15 stamps, 3 packs. It works out to £6.33 per stamp set, so that's really good value from Kaiser Craft. 259339, your item number. And we also have the turtle stamps for you as well. And here they come. This comes with the stencil as well, but 2 lovely turtle stamps. They're one large, one smaller one, and the bubbles and the undersea scene with the shells in the corner, really lovely. And the stencil's gorgeous too. So $12.99 for that. Amazing value for money, 645344. And we've got the magnets which of course are for your journals, for your scrapbooking, that sort of thing, or indeed on card making as well, or you can use them in your mixed media projects too. $14.99, when you want things to kind of lock together, that's what you need these for. A pack of 48 actually, 24 fastenings, because you need 2 for each, don't you? $14.99 the price, 752266. And then we've got the postage stamp size, which I've loved everything about those actually. 1 die for $18.99, 097045, but it will cut out 6 stamps for you. Thank you, Maggie. You're back at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, brilliant. So more Kaiser Craft demos with Maggie at 2 o'clock then, but there's a lot more coming up as well today throughout the day. Whatever you do, stay tuned to Hochanda. So yes, Tando Creative is on the way next with Di Oliver. You can use those magnets on her books coming up next. Then Be Crafty. I'll see you with Bev and Sam a bit later. That'll be at 12 o'clock. And then it's our one-day special time again at 1 with Ecoline.
Hello, I'm Shelley from Craft Creations. Craft Creations has been around for 30